my word. Seriously, how have you managed to break?
I don't hear it.
Oh, this is great.
How weird. If I don't hear it, that means no one else hears it, though. Oh.
Oh.
With the latest hits,
Fixed it.
join the crew for gaming bits. The XboxCast, a laugh guaranteed. The XboxCast, the fun.
What's this? Says no.
The XboxCast,
It's our podcast.
the XboxCast, come join the swing.
The hissing's now gone
Oh, that's good.
because the monitor wasn't turned on. I must have been hearing you through Skype.
Oh, maybe.
Chilling out with the latest hits.
That's very interesting. Hi, Noel. It's been a while.
XboxCast, a laugh guaranteed. The XboxCast, the fun that you need. The XboxCast, where humor's the king.
Yeah, the hiss is gone. So
Oh,
it's
that's
Skype.
good.
Maybe my volume was high on Skype or something.
Oh, yeah. I just got to figure out how to log into
Make
Twitch.
me laugh. How?
Oh.
How can I make you laugh? I don't know. Do I have to tell you a joke or something? I'm not very good with jokes. I don't remember them. That's the problem.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Ah, funny first. Factual second. Now, so because you're reading, you can read, doesn't mean you show off. I'm supposed to just do things for you like a monkey. Listen to the lyrics of the song. That was funny.
That's so good.
The XboxCast playing games so fast. The XboxCast where fun's gonna last. The XboxCast, tune in, don't be late. The XboxCast, it's gonna be great. The XboxCast, a laugh guaranteed. The XboxCast, the fun that you need. The XboxCast,
What a good song.
where humor's the king. The XboxCast,
It's one of the best.
join in the swing.
Oh, gone all jerky.
Pushing buttons all day and night. Gaming with friends, it's
Actually, my computer's not been on for like a couple of weeks. I'm surprised it's not just dying doing something.
gaming bits. The XboxCast, a laugh guaranteed. The XboxCast, the fun that you need. The XboxCast, where humor's
Oh, nice.
the king. The XboxCast, come join in the swing. Pushing
Yes, use Brave, basically. It just gets
Yeah.
rid of all ads.
your delight. Chilling out with the latest hits. Join the crew for gaming bits. The XboxCast, a laugh guaranteed. The XboxCast, the fun that you need. The XboxCast, where humor's the king. The XboxCast, come join in the swing. Level up with every joke. In this cast, you won't miss.
I've got teams bouncing on and off at the moment.
Go show some knack. With the XboxCast, there's no lack. The XboxCast, a laugh guarantee. The XboxCast, the
I really like the Xbox Year in Review site this year. It's really nice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we should talk about that. Actually.
Well, let's save it for Game of the Year.
Oh, true. Yeah. True. Yeah.
XboxCast, where humor's the king. The XboxCast, come join in the swing.
I think everything is running now and going, ooh, let me update myself.
Aha! So this is going to be quite a fun show then, isn't it?
I'm just killing some things.
Got attacked by a seagull.
That's quite funny.
Oh, That's great, Noel. You've got to tell us that story.
What did you do to the seagull though for it to thank you? Okay, we're going for 3, so I'm just making sure nothing weird's running on my computer.
Cool, all good.
I was watching my CPU maxed out 100% for a while. I was like,
Cool.
and it was Teams bouncing up and down. And Edge, there you go, it's fixed it. Steam was running, and also Epic was trying to do stuff.
Oh, brilliant. I love it when that happens.
Just killed them all, now it's a bit happy. Did it try and steal your food? Is that what it was doing?
Jeez. Sounds like it had a thing against you, Noel.
You ever seen that movie, The Birds? It was like that. Okay, you ready?
Cool. Ah, was I supposed to clap as well?
No, I was just trying to get ready
Wake
for
me
it.
up.
Wake me up.
Wake up, Carl.
10 seconds.
This is the Xbox Cast.
The Xbox Cast is recorded in front of a live studio audience. Hello and welcome to the regular show. We're your hosts, Carl and Lee, and we are back for the final regular show of the year because next week is our Game of the Year show. We've been a bit slack this year with getting our votes in and out with everyone in our Discord, but that won't stop us from forging ahead and, blindly just doing things because we can, not because we planned them at all. Mr. Lee, how are you?
I'm all right. We did warn them, though. We did warn them a month ago. They should have been mentally planning for this moment.
They
With
should
excitement.
just be thinking out and waiting for the form, right?
Basically.
Yes.
That's all I've been doing.
Well, I'm glad. I'm very glad you've been waiting.
I've been mentally preparing myself.
Nice. Okay.
Have you got a game of the year?
Oh my word! Let's not go there.
A yes or a no answer?
At this stage, no. I need to look at what I played.
Interesting.
Yes, I think I know what your game of the year is going to be.
Well, maybe not though.
Oh, what a twist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I played something
Or
this
that-
year which really surprised me. So
Oh, okay. We'll call that a tease for next week's show.
indeed. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Well, there's definitely a toss up between 2 games, but
Okay.
yeah, interesting.
I wonder if the lovely audience have any guesses for us.
True or no?
Yes. Or no.
Everyone's surprised we're actually here to this week.
I know. Everyone's like, oh, that's the podcast.
That's right. There's a podcast. Fortnite, yeah. Exactly.
That's
I was one of those 14 million watching.
Watching the weekend perform live or something.
That's right, yeah.
Live in inverted commas. Because, I mean, how can you do a live show in a video game? Makes no sense.
I don't know. But people will love it.
I know. Maybe we're just too old, Lee. We're
Maybe
not
we are old.
Gen Zs.
No, Gen Zs. I've actually been quite impressed how much Gen X is appearing on TikTok now. And they're all just going, leave us alone. Do not include us in this. You don't want us involved in this crazy. I love it. It's so funny.
Brilliant.
And you got all these guys going, you drunk from hoses? It's like, yeah.
Like, why wouldn't we have?
Why
It's
not? It's water. We weren't allowed in the house, so we had
Out
to
the
do some
tap.
water. Exactly. Yeah, it's one of the funniest ones as a kid going, but you can't drink from hoses, it's disgusting. And Gen X is going, but we weren't allowed in the house, so we had to get some water from somewhere, so...
Yes, you do the trick where you turn on the tap and then you let it run for a bit.
Yeah, all the warm water gets out, and then...
Yeah. Oh, man. And then nothing is as good as cold hose water.
Cold water, exactly, yes.
When it's nice and cold out the hose, it's got that little hose plasticky aftertaste.
Extra flavour.
Delicious.
It is funny, there's an over 40s TikTok keeps popping up on my TikTok now, which is quite funny as well.
Well, it's funny that you're on TikTok anyway.
I went on it because someone said, here, look at this. And I was like, well, I can't. They said, well, just sign up and watch the video. I was like, okay, all right. And then I signed up, and then I watch random TikToks now, which is quite funny.
That's how it all starts. That's
It
how
is, exactly. I blame them completely for sending me a
Right.
TikTok. Yeah.
By the end of January, Lee's going to be doing the floss.
I will be No, this is not 2015.
Oh, sorry. What is the dance of 2025?
I do not know yet. I'm going to create it.
Call it the Lee. The
The
Lee.
Lee. The Lee hop.
Just riff on Reagan's kangaroo.
See, I don't know what you're talking about. No idea what those words mean.
The breakdancer that went to.
Oh, no, I haven't watched. I've not watched it on purpose.
Oh, it's so funny.
I know. I just saw the memes of the dogs rolling around on the floor, and then the rate. I'm like, oh, that's really bad. I can't watch that. That's just really sad.
Oh no, it's so cringy. Do you like cringy humor? Do you sit there and find cringe funny?
Sometimes, but I feel really sorry for her because she was the only one in Australia that actually bothered to turn up and do the event. So,
We could get into the background about how she got there, which is all very
it's very interesting, isn't it? Yes.
Her husband was on the jury to find the people to go to this.
Yeah, but that's only one person. Like, there's a jury. It's not just like a person chooses, surely.
A jury of one.
Yes. Here you go, love.
I could do it the Paris vacation.
Yeah.
You dance right. Oh yeah, how hard can break
I
dance?
can roll around on the floor. What's all it, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll do like a quick YouTube search in 15 minutes of practice.
Yes. 15 minutes.
I mean, she had to, spend at least 10 minutes getting into the tracksuit.
That's right. Welcome back, Cole. How was South Africa?
It was lots of fun. Lots of food, lots of animals, lots of traveling.
I can't work out if your beard's got thicker or...
Yes. So I left the implementations at home to keep the beard in check, except for just, neatening.
Mm-hmm.
The beard does look like I am just gotten off a desert island.
Yes.
But I don't know. I'm going to see how long I can ride this out.
Don't you have, like, because I was in, where was I? Where was it? Porto or something like that? Some kind of cool country. And they had guys that do proper shaves. Like, they have, like, cutthroat racers and fire and all sorts of stuff.
Nice.
Were you not tempted to do anything, nothing like that in Africa? People not do, like, mad shaving things?
No, not that I can know. Not that I saw. But if I did go to one of those places, I would have walked out with braids. And
of course you would. Yeah, of course you would. And a tattoo. Yeah,
braids, a tattoo. My phone is missing. My wallet's missing. I might have been shanked, but...
You'd be really happy, though, you're walking out there. It's an experience. That's what they call that, an experience.
Yeah.
A holiday experience. Something to tell the kids.
Definitely. Oh, remember that time I lost a kidney in South Africa?
Yeah, lost a leg and a finger.
But, man, my hairstyle was on
fleek. Exactly. I'm glad South Africa was good. South Africa's place was good. Has it changed lots? It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been 8 years since the last time.
Wow, okay.
Yes, almost a decade. Changed a lot. Some things are still the same. You don't drive on the road because there is no road. You drive next to the road.
Yes. And don't stop anywhere because you might lose your car.
Yes. After about 11, red lights become yield signs.
You
slow down and you have a look. No cars, and you just go through. And the police are like, no, this is fine.
That's fine.
Don't stop. It's after dark. You don't stop at the traffic lights.
Yeah. I know someone who got robbed on the way to the airport as they were leaving. Got carjacked. I'm like, that would suck. Like, that's the end of your holiday. You're about to get on the plane and you get carjacked.
I mean, you're already stressed because you're going to the airport.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, good. Those poor people.
Yeah, not a good day.
Yeah, no, not a very good day.
No, not a good day.
Yes.
So this is a podcast we talk about Xbox, remember?
Yes, Xbox.
Remind myself.
It's been a while since we have spoken about Xbox.
It has been.
Lee and Paul have decided to also go on holiday during November.
Well, he wouldn't turn up. He did one. Awesome. And then that was last time. He's like, I can't tonight because I had work. I'm like, okay. We do it on Friday. I was like, no, we'll do it on Friday because Fridays are late in the weekend. I'm tired. I like Tuesday because I'm vaguely awake on Tuesdays.
Yeah, you've had Monday to kind of wake up and shake the cobwebs out.
That's right. By Friday, you're like, I'm done with this week. I need to just go and play Xbox.
Instead
of pretty lights.
Yes, flashy, pretty lights.
And then he disappeared last week. I don't know where he went.
Oh.
Didn't even talk to me. Didn't like me. I think he doesn't like me. I think that's what it is.
Maybe he gets confused about which side of the screen you two are on. when he is
It's a
podcasting.
mirror. It's just a mirror. That's all it is. It's fine.
Why are there two Pauls on the screen? This is what
I'm talking to myself and I've got an English accent. What is going on?
Maybe
I would never say that to myself. Gosh, I'm rude.
man, how did I develop this attitude?
So much sarcasm. I'm not normally that sarcastic.
What is going
What is going on? Indeed. Yes.
towards yourself, Paul?
Yes. So I've been playing some games.
That's awesome. Tell us about it, because
I need to talk about this. I know you haven't. That's why I thought I'd drop in my game playing in, because you haven't been playing games. Just to remind you, there's an Xbox that you can turn on and play games on.
I know, my word. It's been a hectic come back from South Africa. We had
You went to work the next day. Like
I landed in Melbourne.
what is
and
wrong
then
with you? No one does that. That's dumb. Because you basically go to work and want to go to sleep, yeah?
Yes, but the first day of work, what do? You sit and you open Outlook, and then you play Outlook for the rest of the day.
Yeah, but still you have to look at stuff, though.
But if your Outlook's open and you've got your head in your hand, people think, oh no, he's catching up
He's
on all
dead.
the emails.
He's
And you
dead.
can just quiet, as long as you don't snore, you can just sit there with your head in your hand with Outlook open and a half.
Wouldn't you rather be at home,
Oh yeah.
not looking at your computer?
Yeah, look,
and
the
just
plan
kind of...
was to work from home, so no one kind of knew when the naps were happening because of jet lag.
Mm.
But it had been over a month since the work laptop had connected to the work network, and
I'd forgotten his stuff.
I forgot how to log in. My computer forgot how to log in. I tried to message a colleague to be like, can you help me log in? He took an hour to respond, and then he's like, I've reset your password. And I'm like, this doesn't help because the computer can't log in. So then I was just like, oh, just go into the office. I'll just go into the office. Easier. And then at least I've showed my face. I don't take an extra day of leave. And everyone is like, wow, you're so impressive coming to work after just landing in Melbourne at 6 a.m. Good on you. And then it's a good excuse to be like, at 2:30, right, guys, I'm out. Peace. See you tomorrow, maybe. So yeah, you do it for the praise, Lee. Everyone praises you. Man, you're doing a good job coming back to work so soon. Plus,
So I've been playing some games.
I'm explaining to you.
I know,
why-
I can't even imagine. Because I did the UK and came back and I took like 2 or 3 days off and it was nice.
Yes, I can imagine. That's great.
And then you do this thing called sleep.
Yeah.
And then you get your food back to order because your food's out of order. So you actually
Right.
eat at the right time because you don't eat your dinner at night times, breakfast at night, whatever it was. Yeah.
And then you've traveled with small children, haven't you?
Yes.
How long
You
does
just put them in the suitcases and put them in the holdall and then it's fine.
how long does it take the small children to get back to a normal schedule?
No, you're screwed. It takes a
Yeah,
while.
see?
Yeah.
Week. It's been a week.
Yeah, it's been a
Some-
week.
Some of us are still on South African time. We're getting early, but at 2:00 in the morning, it's a wake up and play time.
Oh, I got no sympathy whatsoever. I've done all this before.
You're just like,
we
yep.
had Neve who refused to sleep at all flying from Napier to Plymouth. So
Wow.
it was 37 hours or 34 hours? 37 hours non-stop?
That's
so-
crazy.
But she refused to sleep. Like, she would not sleep. There was no way she was going to sleep. And then she couldn't work out why she was really knackered and ill when we landed the next day. She was like, I feel really bad. I'm like, have you slept much in the last 2 days? So we had that. Like, she just wouldn't sleep on the plane. And of course, if she was awake, I had to be awake. Because you don't want to be able to sleep when your kid's awake. Because you don't know what they're going to get up to. If they want to go for a wee, they want some food. There's a whole thing, as
Yep.
you know.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was really cool because I had to drive for like 4 or 5 hours to get from London to Plymouth. Once we landed, after having no sleep because the kid wouldn't sleep. So, yeah, I had that. I had the opposite of like she just wouldn't go to sleep. Then she was not happy for like 3 days because she hadn't slept for 3 days.
So then you know my pain. You know why the Xbox
Oh, for
is
sure. And that's why I'm laughing at you because I've done it. I'm allowed to laugh because I've been there.
you're like the rite of passage of the dad.
That's right. Welcome.
The dad that lives in the country that their family isn't in.
Yes, that's right. I don't know what it was like actually. What it was like how long it took to get back in sleep patterns. Not sure.
Yeah. Takes
They
a
were
while.
they were a bit older, like 5 and 6 sort of age. So
Like,
the first time.
So yeah, it's probably quicker for them, but yeah, Try tell a 1-year-old.
Well, no, you can reason with them.
I don't think it's possible to reason with a 5 or 6-year-old.
No, it is. It
Bribe
is.
them. You
Yes, bribe
Give
them.
a
But at least
cookie
they understand.
they
Like,
understand the bribe.
the bribe, yes. Your kid's at the age where it doesn't really care.
Right. Why is it dark? I want to play. Why is no
Yes.
one here? I'm going to scream.
Yes. Morning. Hi, I'm awake. Is everyone else awake?
Yeah, it's time to play. Let's go outside.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Right.
Game Lee has
So,
played.
I've played Diablo up until the point now. Actually, I
Yes.
should look at my hours. Just to give you an idea. 676 hours now. I've played Diablo.
Right. Have you thought about getting a hobby?
I've got a hobby. It's called Diablo. What are you talking about? And, annoyingly, I'm missing one achievement.
Oh no, what is it?
It's the get to 300 Paragon points.
Oh my word.
And I'm at 248.
Oof. How much of a grind is that?
It's a grind.
Oh.
It's like you get to 275 and you've only got 50% of the XP you need to get the last 25.
Oof.
Like
Okay.
this thing is insane. Like it's actually 250 is okay, and once you get past 250, then the whole thing just ramps up.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of Diablo,
Yes.
have you noticed that there's been a new person in the clan?
Yes.
Yes.
He doesn't talk though. It's called Baldric.
Yes, and he
Yes.
wants to play with us at some point. He's playing Diablo on PC.
Oh,
And I
so
said, oh, you should, because he's like, I don't have anyone to play with at work. So I was like, oh, join our
you should
clan.
have just
Someone's
flicked me a
always on.
message because I keep seeing him online. I'm like, who is this guy? He never talks to me. I'm like, maybe I invited him. I played him one time, and then I've forgotten who it is. So I thought it was me forgetting stuff.
No, he's like, I don't have any people to play with. So I was like, oh, there's always someone on the clan. And
Me.
jump, say hi.
Me, basically.
And he's like, yeah. Well, after I came back from leave, he goes, yeah, so Lee jumps on quite a lot, but that's about all that's in your clan. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, everyone kind of stopped playing. Everyone's dropped out.
Okay, we need to
That's
get people involved in Diablo.
Well, I can play Baldric. I didn't really tell him I'll play Baldric. Well, I'm happy to jump on Baldric,
Nice.
because he's like about 30 levels lower than me or so, 30 paragons lower than me, so he's still got quite a bit of grinding to do. So I can take him through the high stuff,
Brilliant.
get him leveled up quickly. Okay.
Just let me know when you guys are playing. I can try jump on and you can just drag me through.
Yes. Actually, I've been helping Oz a lot.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I've gone from level 44 or something like that, or 40 to
Yes.
level Paragon 10 or something in one session. Like we just went in a crazy run.
That is crazy.
Yeah. So he was quite happy. So I just dragged him through all the stuff, and he's like, "I just want to level." I was like, "Sweet, we can do leveling. Like, come with me, young man. Let me level you."
Brilliant.
Yeah. So that's cool. Doing like 115 pits, 115 pits or something like that,
Oh, okay.
which is quite high.
Nice.
Yes. So yeah, one achievement left. Done a few hours on it. I took a break last
Okay.
weekend. This game came out called Stalker 2.
Oh, okay. How is it? I'm so hyped for Stalker 2. Tell me it's fantastic.
So, it's really, 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 really dark.
And you don't mean like the setting is kind of like, oh, this is a bit dark and over the edge.
No, I mean like you can't see anything dark.
Right.
So the first time I played it, I was having real trouble seeing stuff, and
That's a problem.
it is a problem. And there's no instructions, no tutorials, no instructions, nothing at all, no information whatsoever when you're playing.
Yep.
Didn't tell me I had a headlight, like a light. So I was walking through this stupid sewer at the beginning, and all I had was my directional, like a target thing in the distance on the map, you know, like a waypoint.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was walking along the pitch black, going, well, this is great. I'm in pitch black here. I can't see anything, and you can see like slivers of light sometimes. Like if I walk over towards a sliver of light, sliver of light, sliver of light, managed to get out of the sewer. I was like, yes, awesome. Took me ages because I kept getting stuck. I jumped out, jumped down, and then walking around. So I killed something randomly. Don't know what it was. Couldn't see. Too dark. Then I walked around, and I was stuck in this area and nothing was happening. I was like, I don't really understand what's going on here. So I was like, oh, there's some water there. Maybe I need to swim. So I jumped in the water and then immediately died. I thought, oh, okay. So that was the first time I died. A suicide, basically. I was gonna do it. So when I came back again this time, I appeared, and then all these things started happening. So the game had actually locked up on me and got stuck in this like You need to trigger. I didn't do so. Obviously, when I was walking around a bit, I didn't walk through the right section when I was doing my walk in the pitch black.
Yep.
I didn't trigger the next step of the mission.
Oh, brilliant.
Yes. So it was that. And then I was mucking around, walking around, and then I pressed all the buttons to see what they were doing. Light turned on. I was like, oh, headlight. Brilliant.
I love it. That's Eastern European jank for you.
But it's like, just tell me stuff. Like, give me a little bit of a clue. Because I'm the sort of person I just jump in and start playing. I don't read instructions. I don't go and look at the layout of all the buttons and stuff like that. I just go and play normal, go. Like I'm just hit middle, whatever it sits me on at the beginning is what I sit on. Medium or normal or whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
So that's fine. Okay, so got in there, and then I had to go and pick up this artifact. You have to put things down. There's like, you have a scanner. There's all these things happening. I picked up the artifact, turned around the corner, had to go to my target and died. I was like, oh, something killed me. No idea what killed me. So then I was like, right, okay, so it spawns you back. Really long loading screens between each die as well.
Oh,
It
okay.
takes ages to load the screen up for some reason. So I came back, I did the same again, but that's right. I know I'm going to die, so I'll go a different way. And I died. I was like, okay, cool. So the thing with this game is you die a lot. Like, a lot. So then I knew this thing was here, so I saw it. I was like, ah, you're invisible. That's why I can't see you. Oh, and it's pitch black. That's also why I can't see you. So then I was like, different techniques of seeing it running away. That was okay for a bit. I did take some shots into it, but didn't kill it, and then I died. And then I did another version running somewhere else, and I did the same thing again, and then didn't kill it. And then I think about 8 goes later, I worked out standing there and just shooting it a lot at the beginning killed it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Because I knew where it was going to come from by 8 goes, it's exactly the same each time. I was just, right, I know you're going to come from there, and just start shooting, and it killed it. I was like, okay. Used all my bullets, so that was cool. So I walked through and did this thing. I had this thing to scan the buttons. And I was like, okay, cool, right, this is fine. And at this point, I died about 10 times. So I was like, right. This is the opening. This is the prologue. This is not even in the game. This is the prologue. I get over the ridge of a hill, and I see these little torchlights. I thought, oh, there's some people down there, and I can hear the guy saying, "Oh, watch out, the army's out," or whatever it is. I was like, oh yeah, sweet. Walked over the corner, hiding behind a rock, and I died. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Then I quit. I walked away. I complained to my mate in work about it. He says, oh yeah, it's brutal, this game. I was like, you tell me about it. I was like, it's so brutal. So I then give it like 3 or 4 days. I thought, right, I'm going to go back in again. And now there's guys down there, and I'll just be slightly more careful going over the ridge, and we'll just walk over. Mm-hmm. And I worked out I could actually kind of almost get stuck in a little bit of an area, and they couldn't really shoot me, but I could shoot them. Mm-hmm. And that worked. First time, didn't die. It's like, yes. And I had a headlight on as well, so I could actually see where I was going. It was amazing.
Brilliant.
And then I got through the prologue, and then I got beaten up, and then the game faded and said, welcome to the game. I was like, oh, that was just the prologue. That took me so long. That took me 2 sessions to get for the prologue.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, yeah. It is brutal, though. Yeah, lots of walking around, lots of picking things up. Picked up a few side missions. Got killed quite a lot. Thought, wait a minute, this game's called Stalker. Maybe I should do some more sneaky stuff.
Ah, yes.
But the problem is, any weapon I had was just a loud gun, so my sneaky was really hard.
Ah, yes.
So I did climb on top. I had these like 4 or 5 guys, and I had to get rid of them to go and talk to this other guy, rescue this guy called Gloomy. I was like, I can do this. I saw this big tower, so I went on top of a tower, and I managed to basically glitch the game by hanging. But I was so high up in this tower, and I was pot-shotting at them from above, and for some reason they couldn't shoot me. It was awesome. But it took ages, and it was bright. It was actually daytime when I started, and it was all light, and I was like, I can see them. And by the end of it, it was all nighttime because there's day-night, and I couldn't see nothing. And the last guy, all I could see was his light randomly pop up, and then him saying, "I'm hiding" or something. I'm like, "Don't hide, bro. Come on, just come out so I can shoot you." Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, so I managed to get rid of that bit there, and then I went to the village, had a chat with some people, and then did one thing which was the poppy fields, where you walk through these poppy fields and you drink any drink, because if you don't, you fall asleep running through the poppy fields.
Okay.
So there's all these sort of weird things that can happen to you. There's areas that like got nuclear as well that you have to be careful in. You get a Geiger counter that starts clicking, and then you get infected. Then you drink some vodka, because vodka obviously cures nuclear, reduces whatever it is.
Do you get your screws, your bolts?
Your bolts to throw at the bubbles? Yes, that's right, yeah. See, that's the first thing they teach you. As oh, do this to go through here. And I was like, I don't even understand what they're talking about. Until I went back and reread the instructions, because I can't just skip through them.
So at the beginning, the guy was probably like, oh, turn on your headlight. And you're like, no, I don't care, running into them.
No, there was no one told me this. No. Some guys really, there was a whole thing happening on the beginning, but no, there was no talking. But then, just make it obvious.
Make it obvious.
Make it obvious.
How janky is the game?
Well, the first thing I felt was that getting stuck in an area with nothing happening.
Oh, yeah.
That was my first experience of it. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Yeah.
Hope
But I
they have-
left it for 3 updates.
Okay.
I was kind of angry with the game because this stupid thing kept killing me all the time. The mate was saying, oh, the whole thing's completely out of whack. Like, those things that you're attacking are, like, super hard. I was like,
Really?
yeah, no, tell me about it. They killed me a lot. And the problem was, it used up all my bullets. So when I came to the 3 guys over the hill that killed me, I only had my pistol left because I used up my bullets on this stupid invisible thing. I was like, well, do I need to start again? And then I can actually, go through, not use less bullets and actually be in a better position when I come to those 3 guys there?
Yep.
Nah, fuck it. I'm going to go for it. I just went for it. I thought, if he can do it with a pistol, I can do it with a pistol. And I worked out I could do it with a pistol. I just had to almost get over myself. Like, just come on.
Just do it.
Focus, concentrate. It's Stalker. You have to take your time. Pick one off, hide. Pick one off, hide. Do that. Watch out. They throw a lot of grenades, these guys.
Oh, okay.
So that's fun. Died a few times to grenades. Because they're like, grenade. I'm like, oh, crap. Go nowhere to go. Stuck in a fence. Stuck in a wall. Dead.
Fantastic.
Yeah. But yeah, I've got into it. I've done a few missions now.
Man.
Picked up some gear. Got a really cool sniper rifle, so I'm happy. I like sniper rifles.
Forward to jumping into this game.
It is brutal though, mate. Like, it's brutal. I'm not playing on story mode. I'm playing on the one in the middle.
Okay.
There's 3 modes you can play. One is like it will kill you every single time it looks at you. One is it only looks at you twice and then you die. And one is a story mode.
One is baby's first stalker.
Babies, exactly. I'm always tempted to start a game in story mode just to see what the difference is, though. Just start a new one. Just when you walk up to invisible, I go, no, stop it. And then he dies. You don't have to actually do anything.
That'd be great.
Yeah. So, yeah, I wouldn't say fun. Fun is maybe not the word I'd use.
Challenging.
Yeah, challenging is exactly what I'd use, yeah. But once I got out the... Also, one of the things was... Because when you walk around in the city, it says put your gun away because they don't like it. They'll kill you.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, people are a bit nervous if you fang your gun around.
So I was like, cool, okay, so put my gun away. Picked up a story, picked up a mission to get some money. I was like, oh, yeah, sure. This is what I'm doing now. I'm just picking up money, fine. So I went to go and talk to this guy about giving money to someone that he owed money to. And there's just 3 bandits stood outside. And he was giving to me, he's saying, right, you need to go in there and talk to him. I was like, why? Like, he owes me money. I don't want to go and talk to him. But you have to go and do it. We're not going to do it. You go and talk to him. He doesn't know you. He might be more relaxed around you. I'm like, I'm not going to do it. And one of them was like, almost like threaten or something, it said in brackets. I said, I'll choose that. That's funny. And I did that. And then all 3 of them just turned around and started shooting me. I was like, the problem is my guns weren't out because I'd put them away because I wasn't in this city. I was like, damn it. So now do I walk out with my guns out and then threaten them to see if I can go kill them all? Or do I go along with it, you see? Because obviously there's 2 different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I did was, after being annoyed with them for shooting me last time, as I talked to the guy, he told me where the stash was what they were looking for. And they were like, well, you have to go and get it. I was like, oh, fine. I went and got the stash. And there was a sniper rifle in there on top of a tower. So I sniped those 3 bandits off. It's like, yeah.
I was stealing
And then
from
went down, looted them, talked to the guy. He was happy. He gave me the money. Got some money from the boss guy who was giving me the job. I was like, yeah, this is good.
us.
And I kept the sniper rifle as well. So
There we go. You're thinking like a true stalker now.
I know. Well, that's what I was like. Oh, just, you shot me last time and killed me. So you're done, bro. If I can get you back, I will.
If only real life worked the same way.
Exactly.
You shot
Exactly.
me last time. Now
Yeah.
I'm going to get my revenge on you.
And you have no idea because we reset and I remember, but you don't. Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So it's cool. It's fun in a kind of you will die way.
Nice. Oh man,
So,
I can't.
have you played the originals at all?
Yeah, I played the first one and then the second one that wasn't called Stalker 2. So I
Ah.
think it was what was it?
Stalker the Return. Stalker the Quickening.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were 2 Stalkers. I think there were 3.
I think there's 3 actually, yeah.
Yeah, the third one wasn't that great.
And do you die a lot in them when you play them?
Oh yeah, but they were incredibly janky.
Oh, yeah. It took 3 fixes.
Yeah. So
The first update was 120 gig or something.
Just like
Here,
we've,
have the game again. I'm sorry. Here you go. Let's try again.
we've thrown out the first game. It was too bad. Now here's the second game. We just remade it for you.
Just remade it. Just, a little tweak here and there. 120 gig. I was like, okay. And the second update was like 10 or 15 gig. I was like, oh, that's a bit more realistic. But yeah, the first one was insane.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then there was a third one like 2 days later or something.
Oh,
I thought, okay, you said to me 1.6, which made me chuckle.
yeah.
So I kept thinking that when I was playing it. I even said it to my mate. I said, I might wait until it's had a few updates. And then had a 3 in a row. And I thought, well, they must have fixed quite a lot of stuff in three updates like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, because Stalker, the first one, you did not play version 1 for any of their games. You waited until at least 1.6.
For
And
the
then 1.6 was like playable.
Yes.
You could finish the game. Like after, like anything before that, you had no hope of finishing the game. There was just too many bugs, too much jank.
Yeah, lots of jank. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's all right. It's pretty. It's a pretty game, especially when you get up high. The day night is real fast though. Like the time, how long it's daylight, how long it's nighttime. Really fast day night sequence. Excuse
It's
me.
a pity. Because you really want to take it all in and feel like you're part of the world.
Mm.
If they make that too quick, I think you kind of lose immersion a little bit.
Especially when you're on top of a tower and it's daylight, and then by the time you get down, it's nighttime.
Yeah,
I wasn't up there that long. I wasn't up there for like 8 hours.
the ladder is not that long.
No, exactly. Yeah, it was actually quite high. It was quite high, but yes. Yes, and then I decided last night. A little game came out yesterday.
Oh, yeah. I bet I know what game this is as well.
A little game starring some guy called Indiana or something. You might have heard of him.
Oh, yeah. It's a little indie game, isn't
Little
it?
indie game. That's right. Yes.
Get it?
It's really good. Like it feels right. The music's really cool. The voice acting and all that is right. And you've always got to remember they don't actually have the license for the likeness of Indiana Jones.
Okay.
So they can't have him looking exactly the same. They can't have him sounding exactly the same. So if that's in your back of your mind when you're playing it, you kind of accept that it's not Indiana Jones. It's a guy that's like a lot like him, and he's called Indiana Jones, but it's not exactly him.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, they couldn't get the license for it or something. Like there's no rights for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I suppose if you've watched those movies ages ago, this will kind of just
it's close.
feel-
It's
look
so close.
like-
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
the way you remember it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's so close.
Oh,
And
fantastic.
what's his face is really good. Like who's the guy who does the voice? He does all the he did the Batman voices and stuff for that.
Troy Baker.
Troy Baker. He's awesome. Like he's really good.
He voiced Booker in Bioshock Infinite.
Yes. So yeah, it's cool, and it's really good the way it starts off as well, because you basically know Raiders of the Lost Ark, the first scene where he goes through and he does the whole sneaks through the tunnels and taps the floor and then climbs across, gets to sand, changes over, and then you have a thing running after you. That's the first.
Yep.
That's what you do to start off. That's your like introduction to how to play the game. I was like, this is real fun.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's such a cool way of starting the game off.
And the first-person view is not weird?
No, it's great.
Okay.
No, it's great. It works really well. Like the whole thing works really well. And you can see feet and clothes if you look down.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can see fists if you're fighting. You got your whip. You got your whip. So what else do you need?
Yeah. Just whip it back and forth.
Yes. Yes. And it's like it's like your typical Indiana Jones mystery, and they literally have. So the first scene's in the and where he teaches. So it starts like a bit like Lost Ark, where he's in this, he's in the classroom. He's not in the classroom as such, but he's in the room with all the classrooms and stuff like that. And you have something happens there, and then the next scene is they do the artwork plane flying across the map
Oh,
because
yes.
he's going somewhere. So they
Oh.
just do exactly what you want them to do for Indiana Jones. Like it's very cool.
Like playing through a movie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what you want. Yeah.
Because, yeah, that's exactly what you want. You just want an Indiana Jones movie that's interactive.
Yes.
So
And
good.
it's funny. So you get a gun, you got a pistol, which is fine. Got 8 bullets in a pistol, but you're doing this thing where you're sneaking through somewhere. You're knocking fascists out, and you're like, okay, so Indiana Jones doesn't really kill people, does he? He's not a shooter. Like he whipped that guy who had the gun on him, but I don't think he killed him. I think he just took the gun off him or knocked him over with the whip, didn't he? Or something? No, he shot him. No, he did shoot him.
Yeah, that guy came out when I was waving the
With his
sword.
whip. Yeah, and he just shot him. Yeah, but he doesn't kill that many people, does he? Really? No.
he don't.
So one of the things is you have to sneak through this. You have to get from A to B, and you got to sneak the whole way through. And you
Yep.
basically get like one guy or 2 guys. You got to go and get one, walk behind them, hit them, sneak around, wait for them to split up, throw a bottle to get distracted, And I did the whole thing. I had a gun, but I did the whole thing using bottles and random bats and stuff that I picked up as I went.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, that's way more Indiana Jones than, oh, I'm going to shoot this guy. And
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's kind of cool that you can go and go, oh, I'm going to just do a sneaky. Take your time, go to the room, pick up the stuff, because you pick up stuff to upgrade your gear. So you pick up these like icons and postcards and letters and stuff like that. And that upgrades your skills, like brawling. And one of them is using your hat to not. It's like if you get knocked out, you can press X to revive yourself again because it's fighting. And it's a skill with your hat or something. That's how they've kind of made it. Like it's like your hat falls over, you pick it up, and makes you kind of get up and
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't used it yet, but that's how it describes it, and I thought that's cool because this hat is his iconic hat, isn't it? Like it's a whole thing. So, yeah, yeah, it plays well. It plays fine. It's not janky at all. Like it feels really well put together. Like there's no weirdness of it. The sound's really like the music's really good. The voice acting's excellent. It's a lot of Italians in there. A lot speaking Italian. The guys speaking in there. You get to dress up as a priest right at the beginning, which is fun, and sneak around, and all the fascists are looking at you. It does feel a bit like Assassin's Creed at some points because you go into restricted areas.
Oh, yeah.
So in restricted areas, I'm dressed up in a disguise, but it's like don't go near captains because they'll see through your disguise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you kind of walking around and there's a captain over there, so be really careful. And they get like a thing over their head. You know, like Assassin's Creed, you have like a few seconds for it to.
Yep, to fill up. They go, wait a minute.
Yeah, so you see that and you're like, and you hide. You can crouch down and get out of the way, or just move out of the way. And there's that going on.
Cool. That sounds fantastic.
It's awesome, yeah. And there's ways of getting around as well. Like, it's not just walking around. There's lots of climbing on top of buildings, like using your whip to get on somewhere. One of them was quite cool. I used my whip to climb in this area, jumped up, and as I got up, this guy said hello, and he was just sat there having a coffee. It was like a local. Hello. And India's like, oh, hi, how's it going? And then to walk past, keep going. We should imagine in the movie this is exactly how it'd go. Like, the guy goes up and goes, oh, yeah, hi, and then
it's just
goes right. Doesn't really care. Exactly. He's sat in his roof garden and drinking his coffee. Guy appears with his whip.
Can I get you
Yep.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, you have eat a food. You have to eat food and for stuff for stamina. Like everything takes stamina. That's your payment for climbing is stamina. So you're always picking up food to eat, which kind of keeps you going, gets you kind of refreshed and stuff.
Man, that's really cool. I've seen a lot of reviews that are praising this game.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, it was great. I've only played it for like 2 hours yesterday. I played it for 2 hours last night.
Okay.
It's all on my Twitch, Lee Howard 25, if you want to watch it.
Oh, cool. So there's almost a playthrough there.
Yeah, 2 hours playthrough of it so far, yeah.
Fantastic.
Exactly. And me being slightly confused at this point, going, I don't understand what I have to do. right at the beginning, I had to get in this area and I couldn't work out what to do. I was looking around. Then I managed to climb on top of this roof. And then I was like, oh, look. And then you can use the whip. And that was the first time I realized I actually look up the whole time. Because there's always somewhere, if you're stuck, look up. Because there's always a place for your whip to go. And it just goes right button. You just tap it and it'll pull you up there.
Oh, fantastic. So nice and easy. You don't need to like really aim or anything.
No, it will tell you if you don't hit it. You can't hit it. And you can't just use your whip. If you use your whip accidentally, because I tried it on something that wasn't an area. I was like, well, maybe I can make it into an area. Maybe it's just like, because it looks like something hang off. And then the soldiers noticed me doing it.
Oh.
I was like, that's not great. And he came over and to go investigate, and I had to whack him. Knocked him out.
I had to whack him.
I had to whack him. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
It's good. Funny thing, I was reading today that they have dogs in it, but you can't shoot the dogs or whip them. You scare them away. Because it was funny, I was playing yesterday, and this guy had a dog, and I was like, well, this is going to go really badly. Because I'm probably going to get... Because I have to take the guy out, but I'm going to go for the guy and hope the dog... I don't know what the dog's going to do. Attack me?
Yep.
I took the guy out, and the dog just whimpered and ran away. I was like, that's interesting.
Cool.
Yeah. So dogs, don't be scared of dogs. It's okay. Just whip near them, and they run off.
Okay. Cool. Good to know.
Mm.
Man, I'm so keen to play it as well. There's so many games.
Fun. It's real fun. It's just, it just feels right. It feels good. I like single player games as well. I like games you can just go in there and...
Yeah, you just focus on your single journey and away you go.
Yep.
Nice. Cool.
That's me. That's what I'm playing, those 3 games.
Brilliant.
But that's like 2 weeks, really, because mostly before that was Diablo, basically. My November gameplay was Diablo, basically. That's all I played.
Oh, that's fantastic. So, yeah, there's not much games I've played. Any at all.
Well, you played outside.
Yeah, I've been outside and playing Vampire Survivors on the iPad. It's actually really good on the iPad. They got the controls down really well.
But after a point, you don't do anything, do you? You're just walking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're
So
just
how hard are the controls?
watching the screen.
So you must have played it. Obviously, you played it through streaming on the Xbox app, yeah.
No, because I
You're
tried.
supposed to say yes, or does it not work?
Here's my story. I tried to go to cloud gaming in South Africa when we were there. I had internet. I had the cloud gaming app on my iPad. Everything was fine. I tried to launch cloud gaming. Cloud gaming is not available in this region.
Oh, in South Africa, really?
Yeah. So even though I could connect up to my home Xbox and stream anything from it because it's not available in South Africa.
How weird.
Yeah. Welcome to a third world country.
Yeah, it seems like it. Didn't you have a lot of issues though when you came over here because you had a version of WoW that wouldn't work here or something?
Yeah, because my WoW was European and the ANZ servers are all North American servers instead, and then Battle.net is split into Europe and North America and then Asia. And for some reason, the versions we buy here in Australia aren't the Asia versions,
No.
they're the American versions.
Yes.
So I had to rebuy WoW, lost all my characters. Man, I'm annoyed.
It might be at work now. Have you ever thought logging back in again? See if it actually transferred across?
If it worked, this podcast is done. I'll just pull a Paul on you forever. Like, busy.
Amazing.
Right. Should we dive into some news since we have a lot to...
Yes, we're already an hour in, so, 45 minutes, that's not bad. Oh, why have I lost... Oh, it's because I clicked away. That's why I've lost your achievements page. Why have I lost that page? Because I did stuff. I did things. Excuse me while I just find... Where's the list? Here we go. Yes! The chart!
Oh, the charts. It's been so long since we've seen the charts.
I wonder if it's changed. Hello, Cooper. How's it going, mate?
About to say, I bet you it hasn't changed, and then it loaded.
Marvel Rivals breaks straight into top 5. No, saying that. You ever tempted to play that?
It looks really good. But I don't know. Another hero shooter?
I haven't even looked at it. I've kind of avoided it because it's exactly that. It's a hero shooter.
Yeah.
Everything.
Everything.
The video now.
Well,
Wow, this is like the slowest video ever. Oh, it's got an anime look to it.
yeah, it's very animated.
Yeah, unexpected. It does look like Fortnite, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So where's gameplay? Or we just got animatedness?
No,
Can't
the
give us
game.
some gameplay. Oh, here we go. No, it's not gameplay. Oh, there's no gameplay, is there? This is a bit like when Overwatch first came out. That really cool movie with the ape talking.
Yeah,
It looks
Winston.
amazing. Winston, yeah, it looks amazing. And then you got to play the game, you're like, oh, so you just keep repeating the same thing over and over again. Cool.
Yeah. There's like no real story here.
Yeah, that was a real shame because that was awesome, that start. Free to play, team based PvP shooter. Comes in at 4th place.
It's really good.
How much was it? I saw the numbers today, how much it sold. It was like 1 million in 2 days or something. Or 10 million in 3 days. Was it 10 million in 3 days?
It's some stupid number. Can't quite remember what it is, but yeah, it's ridiculous. And this is what happens when you have a game that, respects the audience and doesn't try to preach to the audience about morals and things like that.
10 million in 3 days.
Crazy, eh?
That's crazy. It's awesome. Who's NetEase Games as well? That's a really bad name.
Chinese. Yeah.
Of course it's Chinese. With NetEase Game, it has to be Chinese, doesn't it?
NetEase is the game that got big on they got big on mobile games. So if you played Eve Frontiers, Eve something, Eve Online on the mobile, that's made by NetEase. If you played any of
Naraka.
that was another one of it.
That's Dead by Daylight 3. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Lost Light, don't know that one there. Eve Online. Oh, Eve Echoes. Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Eve Echoes.
Eve Echoes. They look very, very similar to all these games, don't they? As well. All their animation does.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, well, good work, guys. Nice to bring us some unusual names in there. Call of Duty obviously top because it's beating everything at the moment. Fortnite and Minecraft. Then Marvel, Roblox, Stalker 2 is in at 4 down to 6.
Yeah.
That's really good because that game is tough.
Very cool.
Tough
I'm glad-
games don't normally hang around very long, do they? They kind of come in and drop off because people just go, oh, word.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit like Elden Ring in
Elden Ring, yeah. I don't think it's as hard as Elden Ring because I'm still playing it.
that. You haven't given up?
I haven't given up completely. It's not that level, but it is definitely not very forgiving. Yeah, open world games are a bit of a nightmare as well because they're just so big. Like, there's so much to do. It's insane.
Yeah. It's a second job, really.
It is a second job, that's right, yeah. Then stuff drops down. Indiana Jones, The Great Circle comes in at number 11.
Nice.
Which was not bad, considering it only came out yesterday. Oh, that's pre-orders, isn't it? Actually, that'll be 11th as pre-orders. So next week will be interesting to see what it's doing next week.
For sure. The number I read for Indiana Jones is 1.1 million people bought the upgrade for the pre-order to get it 3 days early.
Jeez, okay. I nearly did, because I was like, okay, so it's $35 or US, whatever that is in New Zealand, $800 New Zealand, say. And I thought, but if that includes the next DLC, because there's DLC coming out for this next year.
Oh, nice.
I was like, cool, if this gives me 3 days early access, because why not? It's got the weekend to play it, because it was a Friday, and I get the DLC coming out, then it's worth it for $60, whatever it's going to cost me. Doesn't include the DLC as far as I can work out. It didn't say at any point. It said outfit for this, an outfit for this, another outfit, and 3 days early access.
What a missed
I'm
opportunity.
not paying $60 for that. If it was DLC, I would have bought it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but oh well.
Nonsense.
But yeah, 11 is really good. Re-entry of Crash Team Race. I really want to play this. I need a racer. I was actually thinking that yesterday. I want to play a racer.
A nice
It's been a while.
style racer that's not serious.
Yeah. I was talking to Tony about it today, and she said it's really janky though. It's like the Crash platformer.
Okay.
She said it feels like it's made for PlayStation or Xbox. She said, like the controls are just janky. It's like,
Oh, that's a pity.
yeah. Or maybe just Tony though. Maybe she's not very good at gaming.
Good gamer.
Yeah. Flight Sim's dropping like a stone down to 17 from 12. Anything big here dropping off? Not really. Big drops. No. A couple of Master Chief. PUBG's gone up to 27 from 12. PUBG. People are still playing PUBG. That's brilliant.
Good job.
That's really cute.
The fall down from Genshin Impact, that's gone from 15 to 23.
Oh, yeah.
People were super
That's a
excited.
mobile game, though, isn't it? Free-to-play mobile game?
Yeah, but it looks really cool. I'm still wanting to jump in.
It's funny, because I looked at it, and I was like, I just can't deal with anime fighting games. Because that's all it is.
I think you're racist against anime.
I am racist against anime. I like to watch anime, but I find that playing anime just annoys me because it's like these massive swords against these stupid big monster things. And they take ages to kill. And it's like,
That's fantastic.
it's not fantastic.
Anime games, best games.
Diablo 28 from 24, dropped down a few more places. Kind of getting, because we've got, it's the 2nd or the 5th of Jan is where the next season is, so things are dropping off a bit.
So speaking of Diablo dropping and the new season coming in, do you have time off during Christmas per se?
Actually, I do, yes.
Oh, nice.
I'm working on the Fridays, and that's it.
Oh, nice.
So I actually finish on the 20th this year.
Oh, okay. Well, we might need to tee up time during daylight hours.
For sure, yeah. I say working on those Fridays. I don't think much will be happening on those Fridays, if I'm honest.
Log in, check email, keep Teams open in case there's a smash.
Pretty much just watch the service desk. Yep, there'll be nothing happening really. Yep.
Yeah. Then yes, during some daylight hours, we should jump into some. You can drag me through the rest of the season.
You need to finish the first campaign first, though. I feel like you've missed out on a whole world of stuff.
Let's just finish this season, and then I'll go back and start the campaign again.
I just feel like it'll take us like 5 minutes for my characters to take you through the story.
But I want to go through as my necro really slowly and look at things.
But taking 2 years to go through the campaign that only takes 10 hours is a little bit too slow.
That's why I'm going to do it by myself.
God, okay.
That way I don't inflict the pain on you.
I've done that campaign many times. I've helped a lot of people doing that campaign. So it's not pain because I like to watch all the movies, but
I'll go through and I'll be like, oh, look at this, and you'll
That's
be like,
fine.
oh, word, come on.
That's
let's
okay,
Tell
that's fine.
something.
you'd be surprised, mate. Be quite happy. Anyway, Fallout 76 re-entry at 30.
Ooh. Wonder what happened.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. People just went, oh, that game. That's right. I don't know. I went into it not long ago, and I was like, I still don't like this game. It still doesn't do it for me at all.
There's a difference between like Eastern European jank and Western jank, you know?
Yeah, it's just not.
Western jank.
I jumped into it. I was like, okay, so I'm kind of in this area, and I thought, what am I doing here? And I had to go and do a mission not far from me. I was like, I must be doing this mission. I had no idea. Completely forgotten. Been like 2 years or something. So I walked over, died immediately. I was like, well, that's interesting. There's these like guys on hills and roofs and stuff.
Oh, yes.
I thought, well, that's really annoying, but maybe it's just me. So took my time, went around there, shot one of them, walked around the corner, died again. I was like, now I remember why I don't play this game. Because I'm not powerful enough to do this next mission. And I must have got stuck to a point where I need to be more powerful, but I need to do more grinding to get more powerful, I guess. I don't know.
Well, next time, give me a yell. I can jump with my character.
Okay.
I'll have to re-download the game, though.
I know, so would I, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
What else we got going on here? 9 souls has dropped down 23 to 33. Sea
What
of
is
Thieves
it?
dropped. I don't know. I feel like people were playing it.
Oh.
Jumped out at me. And new entry for EA Sports WRC because that came into Game Pass or EA Sports Pro, whatever it's called.
Oh, yeah.
EA World.
Interesting. Is that the new one?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I was thinking about playing it, but then I thought it's a rally game. And rally games are really annoying because you actually have to have skill in rally games.
Yeah.
Like, you have to listen to what gear you have to be in for the right corner, and then you have the whole thing. If you mess it up, you break your car. Then you can't fix it until, like, 4 stages down the road. That's just too hard.
It's interesting because on the Xbox deals page, I could pick up the EA Sports WRC 24, which I think is the previous version of this, going for $15 for me.
Oh, funny
Like-
you should say that, because Star Wars, whatever the last one was, Survivor,
Yeah. The deluxe
$15.
for you as well.
Yes.
Nice.
I got it. I picked it up.
Same.
Very happy. I will play that game, definitely.
Started the Xbox to update games. Bing, something on your wish list is for sale. Had the deluxe edition, $15. I was like, yeah, it's $15. It
And then I
cost
spent
me-
a bunch of time looking to see if there's any more, but there was nothing else really that good.
Yeah, it was
That's
this
definitely
and
the best deal.
EA Sports WRC 24.
Yeah, but rallies are so hard though, rally games. Like, you have to be on it in rally games constantly. There's
Yeah.
no, oh, this is cool, I'm just going to go around this racing track really easily. It's an oval. There's none of that going on.
No, none of that. You have to listen to it when the guy says corner 35.
No, one goes 4 right. Right, 4 right. Okay, cool. Fourth
What is
gear, right? I don't know what that means. Sure.
4 people on the corner and you're
4
going to turn
people,
right.
don't cut. Watch rock. You're like, oh yeah, crap. And then because obviously you've been told not to do something, you do it, and then you hit the rock, which blows out your front tire. You're like, okay, cool.
Yeah, watch tree into the tree.
Tree, yeah. Clip tree. Better clip tree and then do rolls. That's more fun. I nearly missed the tree. No, I didn't.
No.
I didn't know Spiral Reignite trilogy here has gone down 27 to 36.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because that's on Game Pass now.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I actually want to play that because everyone talks about how amazing it is.
Oh, it's lots of fun.
Yeah, but I've never played it. Oh, there's talking. There's talking. Overwatch. Marvel's Overwatch, you will like it, Lee. Oh, Cooper reckons I'll like it. I don't know. I'm quite picky if it's not called Diablo.
Indeed. Oh, man. And interesting Cyberpunk hanging around.
Yeah,
39.
I saw that. Yeah. People always had an update. 2.2 is coming out.
Yeah, there's going to be a big live stream for 2.2 as well. So
Ooh.
it's going to be a big patch.
Oh, Genshin Impact is what he reckons I'd like. Really? Really? Really?
Nice.
Sure.
Get Impact. Yeah, maybe you should try it, Lee.
I did
Maybe-
hover over it today. Or yesterday, I hovered over when I was installing Indie. I was like going through the games. Oh, Genshin
yes.
Impact. People have talked about this game. I know this word.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe this is going to be your game to make you not racist against Japanese games.
Maybe. I watched the trailer and was like, oh yeah, this is just looks like a typical Asian fighting game. Like, that's not what I thought.
I mean, what more could you want out of life?
A typical Asian fighting game. We've got 6 people in the chat. Hello, 6 people in the chat as well. I'm changing the subject. We're moving on.
Moving on.
Moving on to Microsoft makes huge changes to Xbox Game Pass Quest in Australia.
Oh,
Can you explain what's going on with this?
Oh, I thought you would. Why only in
Really
Australia?
Only understand. Oh, because Australia is special.
Oh, yeah.
According to Microsoft, the Xbox Game Pass quests have been reimagined for the region, making them easier to use and possible to earn even more points.
Oh, okay. I like more points.
More points. Right. Okay, so I don't know if this makes any sense to anybody. I'm just going to read it. We have reimagined Game Pass. I'm going to read it from the Microsoft post. Because this is, there we go, right words. Daily play. Simply play any Game Pass game for at least 15 minutes. It's that easy. Well, that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay. Monthly 4-pack. Explore the Game Pass catalog by playing 4 different games for at least 50 minutes every month.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Monthly 8-pack. Push your gaming further and play 8 different games for at least 50 minutes every calendar month. Don't worry, the 4 games from your 4-pack count towards the 8 games. So that's good, because that's like 12 games.
Yeah.
So, or 13 actually, if you don't include the first one as well. And then weekly streaks. Play for at least 5 days a week to complete your streak. Well, that's a week. That's good. The more days you play, the more points you earn. Now comes the challenge. Are you ready, Carl?
Well, I'm holding on.
Maintain your streak week over week to unlock bigger points multipliers. 2-week streak, 2 times the points. Wow. 3 weeks. Guess how many for 3-week streak?
Oh, probably 3 times the points.
Got it, bro. You're all over this. And 4 weeks is for Mr. Week. Mr. Week. No worries. Boot up again from the start. Oh, that's not really a good thing.
That's
That's like the worst.
Yeah, you missed a week. Well, don't worry.
Oh,
You just
start again. That sucks.
Oh, that's funny.
That's a stupid thing to say.
Well,
Go for it. You say something. I was just going to say that's exciting. That's all I was going to add to that.
No, it's really cool that they're rethinking the quests.
You'd have to play 4 games in a month
Well, I figured out the trick to that, right?
for 15 minutes.
Yeah, when it says 15 minutes,
Yeah.
it counts when the game is also in standby mode. So you could start up a game and then power down your Xbox and then you power it back on. And
Are you sure that's true?
I got these quests. And
okay.
So because I'm part of the insider build, I was seeing this a while ago and wondering why I'm different to everyone else.
'Cause
And
I'm
basically,
special.
I was making sure I was doing these quests in before November and October. And yeah, the standby time totally counted back then. Maybe they fixed it, but
That seems like cheating to me.
in October, it was standby time worked.
Okay, cool. Well, there you go. Top tip.
Top tip of the week.
Nowhere else will you hear this top tip. Actually, when did this happen? This article's from November 5th. So I've had this all month, this article.
Nice.
There you go. So that's exciting. I don't remember what this story is, but I left it in because it said PlayStation. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so Kojima's Weird and Wonderful Death Stranding Director's Cut is out now on Microsoft platform. Not just Microsoft platform, but actually on Xbox.
I know, this is great.
Because it was on PlayStation, on PC anyway, wasn't it? Like
Yes.
ages ago. Is it great though? Is the game actually any good?
I think it's good now that it's on Xbox. From what I've read is that people who play this game to conclusion really, really enjoy the game. People that were expecting a Kojima game that were coming from like Metal Gear Solid, because I remember Jordan played this when it first came out, and this made him swear off Kojima for a long time. Because he was basically like, this game is stupid, it's lame. He played it to finish, and he's like, oh no, it's stupid. So I think going in blind, like we will be, we'll go, oh yeah, this game's pretty good.
Well, basically you're a postman.
Yeah.
That's it. And you're delivering all sorts of random packages like people and stuff to people that need things. Yeah. Okay, cool. I don't know. I'm in 2 minds. I don't care enough to buy it. If it was like $10, I might give it a go, but I don't know how much it is, but I can't imagine it being $10.
No, it's not $10. And they had a special where it was like 50% off on the first week as well.
Yeah, I did see that, but it still wasn't that cheap.
Yeah, $55. It'll go onto my wish list. Thank you very much.
Yeah, if it was cheap, if it come to Game Pass, I'd probably look at it out of curiosity, but
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about this game. Maybe it's because it came on PlayStation first.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Hmm.
So yeah, I think if you go into it not knowing other Kojima games or expecting something different, then it really clicks and the story's amazing and everything works. But if you go into it expecting like a Metal Gear Solid Kojima game, then you're sorely disappointed.
With action.
Yeah, actual stuff happening.
Actual stuff happening. Wow.
Yeah. If you're looking for a game where things happen, then this isn't a game for you.
It's a walking sim where you're a postman.
Yeah, basically a walking sim. Postman sim in the
It's Postman Pat.
Postman Pat.
Of the Apocalypse. There you go. That's what we called it. You like that, didn't you?
It's a bit of a mouthful, you know.
Hey,
but
you got to, you know.
Yeah. Postman Pat in the Apocalypse.
There's no cat.
No, it doesn't even rhyme.
He's eating the cat.
Yeah, times are tough, Lee. You got to just
Exactly, you got to eat the cat. Okay, Seagate finally got competition for the 2 terabyte expansion card. I don't know why it says mostly good news. The fact there's competition is good news. So WD, who do the 1 terabyte, and is there 500 as well? I don't know. I know there's 1 terabyte definitely. Doing it for $200 compared to well, I guess they'll be all doing it at the same price now, but it's now $250. Normally it's down to $200 now. So
nice. Okay.
So only $600 New Zealand.
Oh.
You think I'm joking?
$300.
It cost me $300 for the 1 terabyte when I bought mine, like $309, and that was because I got it on a good deal as well.
Yeah.
But I needed space. I was like, I'm just gonna have to suck it up. I need the space.
Yeah. Well, this one is 383 Australian dollars.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty good compared to what it used to be like.
Yeah, for sure.
It says here it used to cost you $400 for the 2 terabyte.
That's crazy, eh?
Yeah, for sure. Currently $199, $100 off at Best Buy. LG C4 OLED.
Oh, yes.
Actually, it's a little baby one. It's only a 42-inch.
Oh, that's a pity.
$900, so.
Right.
Actually going. Kotaku story for you, poor Kyle, because I know how much you like Kotaku stories.
Oh, we love Kotaku.
Ubisoft facing lawsuit over shutting down always online game.
You know, since Kotaku have fired most of their writers and started using AI,
yeah.
They're probably going to be much better going forward.
It depends what they're feeding the AI on. If they're just feeding the AI on their original stories, then it'll still be
Kotaku level.
Kotaku level, yeah. It depends what they're feeding the AI on.
Kotaku quality is what they call it.
Kotaku AI.
So
Kai. They call it Kai.
Kai.
Yeah, so The Crew, that game that was always online.
Yep.
Came out in 2014. Ubisoft killed it. Took away all the online. No one liked them. Delisted it. Suddenly delisted it, it says here, 10 years later. I don't know if it's sudden. I think they did warn everybody a little bit.
I think they did warn everyone quite a while.
Yeah, so not sudden, but hey. Even if you brought a physical copy, you could not play this. 2 gamers in the United States weren't happy about this, filed a lawsuit against Ubisoft.
Do you think that these were the only 2 people still playing? The last people that cared.
The main complaint of the recent filed lawsuit is that 2 plaintiffs believe Ubisoft has duped consumers by telling them that they're buying a game, where in reality they're only renting or limited license. So if you buy anything, it says something about anything like with a copyright, it does say you have a license to play this.
Yes.
That's all you're buying is a license to play this movie or game or whatever.
Yep.
At no point does it say you own it, because if you owned it, then you'd be able to resell it.
Yes.
Yes.
Even Steam have updated their terms and conditions so that when you buy a game, instead of saying buy, it tells you you're getting a license now. They've made it really clear on Steam because of this.
And they're saying, imagine you buy a pinball machine, and years later you enter your den to go and play and discover all the pedals are missing. That's their lawsuit, it says. So I don't know if this is going very far. I did notice that they made 2 and Motorfest with offline modes now.
Yes, because of this.
Because of this. Well, yeah, I think it was because this is November. But in September they made it offline modes available. I don't know what they can do though, Ubisoft, other than give everyone their money back.
Yeah, but you kind of go, come on, guys. It's been 10 years.
But there's a bigger thing to this. EULAs. How good are EULAs? How will they stand up? Because people are fighting EULAs at the moment.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, especially with that CrowdStrike stuff that happened.
Oh, yep.
Because basically the CrowdStrike EULA would said, If it all breaks, I'm sorry. But you haven't got a leg to stand on. That's basically what the user would have said.
This is your fault.
Yeah, you installed this software, you knew there was a risk it might break everything.
That's fantastic, actually,
Yeah,
isn't
but that's exactly that's what everyone reads their EULA from page to page to page, and all the way front to back, upside down. Takes it to the local lawyer, gets it checked out.
You get the AI to read it for you.
That's right. You don't just click accept and keep going.
Yes.
No. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with this.
Yeah, it will be. I mean, 2 people. It'll be interesting to see how far it goes.
Well, it's in California as well, so they do pick states which are friendly towards certain things.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So where is this? Somewhere in the States that's really friendly towards companies. So all the companies go and sue people from there because they normally win because the companies like Texas is really good for certain things, and there's always different places in the country that share.
Yes.
So it must be. It says here that Ubisoft is still in violations of California. Promise does nothing to help provide crew. Ubisoft is still in violation of California consumer protection laws because that's what they're going after. Yeah. It's interesting. One to watch, I guess. Because if they win, what will happen? That's what I wonder.
Yeah. I mean, it would be nice if they win and suddenly all game makers are forced to add an offline mode to a game when they're taking the servers offline.
Yeah.
I mean, that's logical. Why not just do that?
Yes. And they could as well, because they had AI in it. AI. They had cars that drive around controlled by the game anyway.
Yeah.
I've stopped calling things AI. It's just skip logic. It's all lies. Yeah. So they had that anyway. So it wasn't like it was hard. They just had to. I'm sure they could just disable the online mode, and then have cars you race against, which are computers.
Easy.
Easy. Do it in Forza all the time.
Yep, exactly. Ask Forza. They've been doing it for years.
And they do it by accident because you drop off if you put the game into pause mode, then you're in offline mode, even if you don't want to be. So this, I can't remember why I put this story in. Halo remastered graphics are almost too perfect to be good. Halo Reach was remastered.
When was it remastered?
Well, the remastered version of Halo Reach, it says here, released last week as part of the Halo Chief Collection, Master Chief Collection, on Xbox One and PC.
Yeah, so this article is...
Wait a minute, this article's really, really old.
Yes.
So why did this pop up? I started to reread it. I was like, that's
fantastic.
That's bizarre. Right, well, that's easy. Let's not talk about that story. Let's go for the next one. I want to talk about this.
We could still just spend 5 minutes going, man, Halo, the Master Chief Collection is really good, and the graphics in the remasters were really nice.
Yes. I agree. I like them a lot.
There we go. Move next door.
Xbox's South by Midnight looks like a Southern Gothic adventure I've always wanted. This game just looks cool.
It looks really cool.
I put this in because I thought it looked cool. They did a documentary for it as well.
Okay.
Yeah, which has words and stuff.
Oh, nice. I like words and stuff.
Words and stuff and some videos. Go and watch it. I think this game will be awesome. It's going to come to Game Pass.
I really like what they've done.
Well, there's a $140 pre-order thing you can buy, art and music bundle, which comes with a hardcover art book, and game soundtrack on vinyl. Like that's some serious work. Like people go, oh, you can get this and get like a nice digital copy of the artwork. You're like, oh, great, thanks.
Yeah, thanks, Starfield.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Starfield. I was say Garfield. I had to check myself then, but Starfield is what you said. They can show me. Oh, here we go. Am I showing that? Yeah. What are we showing here? Is this just the video game, or is this going to be the...
Oh, this is...
So there's a book. We've featured gold foil gilded edges. Oh, yeah, nice gilded edges, not gilded. Gilded. It looks cool. And then 2 LP vinyl as well. How cool are they? I like it when you do coloured discs. And the Boo Hag comic, and some signage artwork on a metal plate. Oh, and a sun fridge. Big Game Tools fridge.
Man, very
That's
cool.
So cool, yeah.
Man.
160-page hardcover art book.
Nice. I wish more Xbox games did this. Physical edition, special edition with all this nonsense that you could get.
Yeah, for sure. It does say it doesn't come with a copy of the game, though, which I thought was kind of interesting.
Oh, that's true. Mark, next edition of the game not included.
It's on Game Pass, I guess. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah. So that was cool. This game I look forward to. Like I saw the what was it in? It was a couple months ago. We saw some gameplay of it. It looked like fun. We were fighting against the island crocodile thing.
Yeah, very fun.
Yeah, it looked really
I
good.
really like what they've done where the world is like 60 FPS, but the characters animated at like 15. Give it that like cool stop motion look.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, and there's a whole documentary as well worth watching. Just check it out. This is on Windows Central, so go find it and check it out. It's kind of fun. Out next year at some point, beginning next year, I believe. Is that?
Yeah, should be.
Right. So this is a story for Carl.
Mm-hmm.
The Blockbuster Games bubble has burst.
Yes, and the games industry has no one to blame but themselves.
I think so too. Ubisoft,
Yeah.
EA, like
The people that made Concord and Dustborn.
yes, yeah, for sure, yeah.
Basically.
Warner Brothers will say the same. Warner Brothers going, oh, this is a really cool game we brought out called Harry Potter. It's awesome. It's single player, but we don't want to do that. We want to do live service games.
Yes.
Sure, yeah, that makes sense. Like you get the biggest selling game of the year, and you just ignore that and go and do something else. Yeah, that's genius.
Yeah.
And now you want to be sold because you can't actually afford to live and eat or something.
Yeah, and now Ubisoft is looking to be sold off to Tencent as well.
Tencent.
Because Assassin's Creed Shadows was
Do you
going
think they've been looking to be sold out for ages, though? We've been saying this for years, that they should be sold to Xbox.
that we've known that they've been wanting to be sold, but I think their activism in their games has now just taken a really southward turn, and they're now having to be sold because Ubisoft's stock, after the Assassin's Creed Shadows announcement, their stock has just tanked.
They've also... I don't know if the Star Wars game's any good they brought out as well.
Yeah, so Outlaws as well.
Yeah. My mate's playing it, and he says it's actually really good now. They fixed it. It is actually really
A
good.
bunch of things. Okay, cool.
One of the pros companies is bringing out a really bad Star Wars game. Other than EA, though, EA did exactly the same, didn't they? So
But I mean, EA's tried and true. You know you're getting a bad Star Wars game with EA.
you're just going to get a bad game from EA, yeah, unless it's football. But then that'll be the same game as last year. Yeah, so 5 years ago, AAA projects were about 50 to 150 million.
Jeez.
Today, minimum's 200. Call of Duty was 300 million. I don't understand why they're so expensive, though.
Man.
I don't understand what they're spending the money on. Because the graphics is more. But graphics are graphics, like...
And everyone is using Unreal Engine 5 now, which is annoying.
Yep. Yep,
So
that look, yeah.
Yeah, you get... Every game looks the same because it's the Unreal Engine look. And it's just...
An anonymous publisher admits that development costs of one of the franchises reached 660 million.
That's insane.
With 550 million of marketing costs on top of that. That's 1.2 billion for a game.
For a game.
I just don't understand what they're doing.
There's almost no way that a game can recuperate that, no matter what game
You
it is.
shouldn't have to, though. So much pressure on a game. Like, it's just too much.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's Call of Duty, right? Like, Call of Duty has no way of recuperating $1.2 billion. It'll do gangbuster numbers. I mean, it'll get up there to like, what, 500 million easily.
No, but it would get there over a period of time. But the problem is all the shareholders want the money immediately, don't they? They want the profit straight away.
It's shocking, eh?
So Minecraft, world's biggest selling game of all time, has of last year only achieved 3 billion.
Only 3 billion.
And that took 12 years to get to that level after
Yeah.
coming out in 2011.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money, but I mean, 12 years, 3 billion in 12 years is not a smaller figure either.
No, it's all right. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, if it took me 12 years to reach 3 billion, I would not
Oh,
complain.
take your time. Just take your time, yeah.
Yeah, in fact, if it goes to 15, I still wouldn't complain.
So the reality of the budgets mean entire publishing houses are massively overstretched and are now desperately facing consequences. If they don't make money immediately, they must die, which is basically what's happened with Concord.
Yep. But I mean, Concord appealed to in inverted commas, the modern audience.
No, it didn't. It was too out of date when it came out.
Not just that, but the character designs and the story behind it and all that other nonsense in the background, not just the game itself, but like everything going on with the art director calling people who voted for Trump's Nazi and racist and stuff, you know, all that political nonsense in the background of the game. is appealing to the modern audience. And it's shown that the modern audience, whoever the modern audience is, does not buy games. They're too busy being activists for every second thing that pops up.
Do you think, okay, so maybe it's a percentage thing as well, like these people that are loud activists is actually like 5% of the population. They're just really loud.
Even that, like 1%, they're really loud, and suddenly all games are catering to them. And literally, Lee, what do you want out of a game? You want a game where you can shoot things, the game looks good, it plays good, and really you just want to escape. You don't want to have a lesson taught to you or this.
It's hella good, yeah?
You don't want that nonsense in a game. You just want to sit down and play a game where maybe you shoot someone in the face. It's fun. You can talk to your friends about it. It doesn't have this overarching message that it's pushing into your face.
Mafia, really good game played this year. Like really, really good game this year. Real classic Godfather style, Goodfellas sort of game. Brilliant. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect game.
Yeah. What was the message for that game? What was
be a gangster.
See? There we go. Exactly.
It's okay to be a gangster.
Yeah. How does that song go? It's that rap song about being a gangster.
I have no idea.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. It's a movie, Office Space.
Okay. So yeah, there's one sci-fi shooter from Sega called Hyena, was in dev, went to alpha, and didn't even come out. Cancelled it. They concluded it wouldn't make its money back. Didn't even get out of alpha testing.
Because it's the same as everything else, isn't it?
That's why we don't think that. But that's why actually Marvel Rivals is surprising, because isn't that the same as the rest? That PvP team game?
Yeah, the thing is, it's similar like Overwatch, but from what I understand, it's really smooth, fluid, easy to get hold of. Free to play also helps.
We played Naraka, didn't we? And that was real fun.
Yeah, it was heaps
for 5 minutes. We enjoyed that game.
Oh, I played for much longer than 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. Like we played it for that month or two, didn't we? And then it would just disappeared. We went back into
something else. Yeah,
something else, Diablo or something. Yeah.
And I think Marvel Rivals is going to be the same. You're going to have it's hype now. 2 months later, come January or whatever, no one's going to be talking about it.
Well, it depends. If they're smart and they do quick turnover, if they keep bringing out content like Fortnite does all the time, then they'll be fine. But they never do.
Yeah, they can't seem to replicate the Fortnite.
First Descendants, great. But then you kind of run out of things to do after a while.
Yeah.
And now season 2 just kicked off, but I've already moved on because it needed to be like monthly, something happening constantly all the time.
Something coming out, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, it is their own fault though, because they just keep repeating themselves, especially Ubisoft. They keep repeating the same stuff over and over again, or bringing out remakes and stuff like that, and charging us a full price for remakes and things. It's like,
yeah,
no one wants that.
That and the fact that take Assassin's Creed Shadows for example. The people that worked on it, Ubisoft were proudly touting that of the so many developers, over 50%, this was the first time they'd ever worked on a game.
Oh, that's cute.
So one, there's your first problem. You're not having experienced developers working on your tentpole franchise. Then they went and they got everything wrong about Japan. Everything.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. Didn't Japan sue them almost or something?
Yeah, so to the point where it became like a national problem in Japan about this game, which is why it's been delayed and is probably now going to be swept under the rug because it insulted.
Oh, you don't think it will come out because it's beginning of next year, isn't it? Supposedly.
I reckon they're just going to bury it. They'll be sold to Tencent, and the game will just disappear.
Interesting. They came out last week before, and said they're going to bring out 10 years worth of games every 6 months. 10 years, 6 months, one game every 6 months the next 10 years to Assassin's Creed.
Jeez.
Yeah. And that would be from like the remaking, Black Flag remake and stuff like that, or like a mini update to something else, and then a big game. It'll be like that sort of thing every 6 months. Something will come
like
out.
it is Far Cry.
Yeah, true. Because they did the Far Cry engine, but they made like a slightly different version or something, didn't they?
Yeah. So it's like the Far Cry map, and then the smaller Far Cry game using the same map, then big Far Cry game. So like TikTok. But I mean, if you were trying to sell yourself to an investor, of course, look, we have all this plans for the next 10 years.
10 years.
Come buy us and we will just go on autopilot for 10 years. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But yeah, I reckon too much politics have gotten into games, too much of activism in the message, and you couple that with the fact that we're living in a golden age of games, Lee. There's
I
we
know. Yeah,
play
for sure.
everything on Game Pass. There's just too much to play on Game Pass. So it's fighting for our attention. I'm going to go play a game that makes me feel awesome. I'm not going to go play a game that tells me I'm terrible for who I am because of my ancestors. You know, like that's the competition.
Do you know what the big problem is? The games are boring. A lot of big games.
Exactly. Yeah.
They just don't get it. They don't understand, or don't make games that are. They almost go, right, we have to tick these 10 boxes, and as long as we tick these 10 boxes, it'll be perfect.
Yeah.
But they realise the 10 boxes, actually, everyone's moved on for those 10 tick boxes, and it's slightly different now, but they don't actually change because they've been developing for like 4 years, 5 years sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah.
It even says here in the article, there's one quote where it's like the AA publishing, what's it now further down? It says that they're scared of making changes.
Yeah, for sure. Ubisoft will be.
Yeah.
For sure. That's why every game's the same at Ubisoft.
Okay. Deep-rooted fear to engage with anything new and original. I mean, you want these big AA developers, these AAA devs, to basically say, we've got the money behind us, let's push something through that's new and different and changes the medium in a way.
Kind of, so they talk about Diablo here, Diablo 3 when it came out, which was basically broken until 2.0, Reaper of Souls came out.
Oh, yes.
And that came back, but that came back ridiculous in the end, didn't it? Like it's one of the best Diablos, I reckon, now. And Diablo 4 is actually morphed into 3.
Yep.
But they stuck with it. They didn't just kill it. They just went, well, this is going to work. We just need to tweak it and mess around with it. And the same as, and they talk about Cyberpunk, which is a massive game that came out. And it was a complete failure.
Yep. I mean, there were so many memes with Cyberpunk.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But I didn't buy the game initially because it was so bad. But then it kind of, as it improved, I was like, oh, I can pick it up for like $8.
Yep.
I'll buy it. And at some point it will be worth playing. And that's kind of how it worked in the end.
Yeah.
But games, they don't do that. The big guys can't do that because of money, because they need the money back straight away.
But what do you think that also the AAA devs need to try shorten their development cycle? So look, we've got an idea.
Spending so much money. It's the money, isn't it? Surely it's the money.
Yeah.
It's too much pressure.
Surely you'd go, right, we have an idea for a game. Now we're going to work on it and get it out within 2 years.
Yeah, 2000, was it 2006, 2007? What games came out in that year? The Mass Effect came out, 1, 2, and 3 came out one after another, didn't they?
Just about. I think it was every 2 years.
So every 2 years, and then they had like Halos came out within 2 or 3 years of each other. And Halo 1 and 2 were massive games. Like there was a lot to them, especially Halo because it was new.
Yeah.
It was a new engine, new game, new everything, new world they were building. And then Halo 2 came out pretty quickly afterwards. So the 2000s, it was like 2 years, maybe?
Yep. 2 years to a game, basically.
Massive games are coming out.
And it's nice because it reiterates, it improves upon what came before it and updates it and changes it now for what's relevant nowish, you know?
Yep, yeah.
I reckon these 8-year game cycles is what's killing it.
Yeah. That's where all the money goes.
Shocking.
I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? But then what's actually interesting, they talk about all the games, all these little games, not indie games coming out.
Oh, yes.
I've played Balatro. It's fun. It's poker, roguelike poker. It's real fun.
Nice.
It's cool. It's really cool, yeah. And it's come up one of the games of the year. And I had a bunch of money because you get money on Google on Android. If you do these surveys, you get money.
Oh, yep.
And I had like $12 worth of this money, free money from Google, and the game was $18. I was like, oh, perfect. So it cost me like $7 for game of the year. And it's cool. It's real fun. It's very addictive because it's like roguelike. So you're playing poker.
Brilliant.
And you have to score points for the poker hands. And you give different you have these jokers, which give you different powers. And you can kind of mess with the cards you're playing with them and stuff like that. Okay, it's really well done.
Nice.
Real basic. And it's on my phone. So I just sit there and playing it on my phone. And Hey, Michael in the chat. Indie's awesome, mate. It's real fun. Really cool. He was watching me last night play.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Has it Bubble Burst? I think it's both. Well, you look at what's that company in Sweden that brought all the big companies, all the companies, and then slowly now they're selling them all off. Not Tencent, but the other one.
Oh, yeah, that other one.
Yeah.
They bought like Crystal Dynamics and stuff, eh?
They brought like 20, 30 studios or something insane. Yeah, Crystal Dynamics and all that, yeah.
What was that company called again? But yeah, I know what you mean. Wasn't that Tencent?
Oh, that's a Chinese company, isn't it, Tencent?
Yeah. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's these games, it's the perfect storm, really. You've let in these people that wanting to push their message into these AA games. You've got in these budgets that are blowing out. You've got in games that are taking 4 to 8 years to make. One, they're missing just about the cultural zeitgeist in a way because they're taking so long. They're coming out with a stale message. They're too much focusing on the activism and owning the chuds, if you've seen that on Twitter. And
No.
it's a perfect storm. What you want is you want a game, have gun, be a hero, save the world. How do you do that better? You know?
It's like movies, though, isn't it? Movies are the same. All the Marvel movies that are coming out currently.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's
And
not good because Marvel's just been constantly recycling its movies from the first one.
It has, but that's because it worked the first time. And they went, oh, that works, so we'll just do the same thing. First act, introduce the character. Second act, it all goes really badly wrong. Third act, it all goes really well. That's
Yep.
basically every single Marvel movie.
Yep.
It's true. It's completely true, though.
No, I agree. That's Marvel to a T.
Yeah.
And then how much computer graphics can we throw at it?
Exactly. Let's throw all the CGI at it. Oh, what did I watch? One was basically all CGI. Oh, that stupid new Ant-Man movie. Just a CGI fest. It was insane how bad that movie was.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. Although, good use of CGI was Smile 2 and Smile. They're really fun.
Okay. No,
wanna-
that's a bit creepy to me.
Very scary. Actually, made me jump. I don't jump in movies, and they made me jump. I was like, yep, that's awesome. That's fun.
Oh, man.
Okay, let's change the mood.
Okay. I've had my rant. There we go.
I completely, that's why I dropped the story in at the first place. This was good. What do punching Nazis, Xbox, and fluffy breakfasts have in common?
Pancakes.
A lot, it turns out. Oh, look at this, though. It's beautiful. There's this blue Xbox, limited edition Xbox coming out.
Okay, I love
It's
the
IHOP. IHOP. This is doing it.
I love that controller. The Xbox is an abomination. What is that nonsense?
It just made me laugh. I like the title. The central title is perfect.
Oh,
Yeah, because they do. What do they do? Pancakes or something? I don't know. I do what IHOP do.
International House of Pancakes.
Oh, that was it. Okay, there you go.
Oh, they're really nice when I had them back in 2000.
Oh, okay. You've had them before.
Yeah, really, really good breakfasts.
Yep. So if you want a blue dripping Xbox, try and get one. It may well have finished by now,
Oh, yeah, that's a pity.
but it just made me chuckle at the time.
I
It's
do-
always good to get a reaction off you.
Oh, I'd love that controller. But man, that Xbox is a bit much.
Here we go. We don't need incremental hardware for our own benefits, as Xbox boss Phil Spencer's at PS5 Pro what continues to wonder. Was it something I said? Yes, it was. It was what you said. It's because you turned up. That was the problem. And you smell
Yes.
funny. And that big hat you're wearing is not very cool.
Yeah, you're not very stylish and you're coming a bit loud. So
That's right. A bit loud, a bit late, and a bit loud. Yeah, obviously this is. He did an interview. I was listening to Hog, and they talked about it. They said we basically got a whole podcast here, and it's all it is what Phil said, because he was on this podcast and he just like went crazy.
oh, nice.
But I just thought this was quite cool. Just to point at PlayStation and go, no. Because in 360 days, it does say 360 days when you went up one, or Xbox One days, you went up one, it was actually quite an improvement.
Oh, for sure.
Look at the One X compared to the One, like it was a massive improvement. But even the One X, what was it? Xbox One S
Yep.
was smaller and kind of quieter and slightly better.
Yep.
Yeah, and then they went the One X, which is obviously even
Yeah.
better again.
Yep.
And at $1,300 PlayStation 5, no.
It's shocking.
Yeah.
But- And if you have a look at all the Digital Foundry videos on the PS5 Pro, because they've implemented their own version of super scaling, the PSSR or whatever, like the super sampling resolution, where it renders everything at a low resolution internally and then uses AI to kind of upscale it to 4K and 8K. It's made a lot of games worse, and certain games are running at like 50 FPS that are hitting constant 60 FPS on the Xbox.
because it's struggling, the software's struggling to keep up.
Yeah, because the software that they've got in there, they didn't use AMD's RDNA because it's not RDNA.
It's not allowed to because it's Microsoft's. Yeah.
They basically had to build their own in-house engine for it, and Sony engineers are very good at hardware, but maybe not so good at software.
Mm-hmm.
Add to the fact that it's $1,000 console.
$1,300 here, mate.
That's
Aussie's $400. That's insane.
$1,300. It's an iPhone basically, and it can't even play games as well as an iPhone.
Yeah. What I did notice though on the sales was that the normal PlayStation was $650 compared to like $750, $800 for the Xbox
Oh, interesting.
Series X. And I thought, oh, that's kind of interesting. It was that $100 less.
Interesting.
So PlayStation have been pushing here quite a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Because Microsoft doesn't realise New Zealand exists half the time. That's actually the problem. This was kind of cool. I don't know if this is... Oh, this is off mode Phil again.
Oh, cool.
Xbox got to be a hit show on its own terms, says Xbox Boss. I thought it was kind of interesting. I don't know if this was on purpose, but they kind of brought the no Fallout game almost on purpose to let the TV program be itself.
Okay.
Which I thought was a good excuse. I don't know if it's true.
Yeah, it's a good excuse. I don't know whether it's true.
No.
They're like, oh yeah, the fact that there's no Fallout game is completely intentional.
Nothing. We were exactly what we expected.
Yeah, this is all going exactly to plan.
He does actually say the lack of preparedness, he continues, gives the show freedom that wouldn't have been afforded if we tried to coordinate with different material, which is kind of true, I think.
Yeah.
Because we would have been distracted by the game being rubbish, but the TV series being great. Or, oh, it's not the same. The series is different to the game. So, there would have always been complaints. But they got a massive surge in games anyway. That was all. Any comments? Yes.
It's making the best of a bad situation.
Yes. There you go.
Because they would have really... A Fallout game would have gone gangbusters with this show.
Would it though? Would it though? Because they couldn't get out of the way of themselves. They would have made this massive overarching game with this huge area to explore and all these random quests to do. And everyone's going, but I just want to do the single player bit where I walk through and be the ghost or whatever it's called, the ghoul.
That's what they should have done. Is they should have just made a short single player A to B story, not in the Fallout universe, that takes place alongside the series. So there's the series events happening.
Yeah,
and
you can do it. You do it. What do you call it? Yes, it comes out at the same time, basically.
Yes, and you're dealing with whatever the Fallout is of this Fallout show.
Episodic. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
They could have done it a nice short game. People would have jumped on it. Would have been amazing.
Yeah, but I think it's actually a good idea not to do it. Have you seen the Fallout program yet?
Not yet.
Oh my god, you've been on a plane for like 18 hours. You could have sat there and watched Fallout, basically.
Yeah. Me and planes, we have a very good agreement where I get on and I fall asleep.
That's wasted time, mate. You could be watching programs that you haven't watched.
As soon as they close the doors and pressurize the cabin, I'd just pass out. Can't help it.
Okay.
I'm done.
Right. Here's something to complain about. The Game Awards 2024, the complete list.
Brilliant.
I love it. I love the sigh. It's awesome. So on the 12th of December, or 13th in New Zealand and Australia, the Game of the Year, presented by our friend...
Yes.
Jeff.
PlayStation fanboy, Jeff.
Yes. Jeff. Where's the list? Okay, cool. Right. So, should we pick them now? Who's going to win? I think we should pick them.
Okay. Yep.
Right. So, Game of the Year.
Game of the Year.
Actually, that's
Astrobot.
last normally, isn't it? Oh, let's pick first. Doesn't matter. I can't bother to read upside down. Astrobot.
Yep.
Balatro. Black Myth Wukong. Elden Ring Shadow of the Air Tree. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And Metaphor Refantasio.
Yes.
So, over the fact there's two DLC and a remake in there.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
One, I don't think Elden Ring should be in there at all because it's DLC.
Yeah.
That's nonsense. I reckon it can't go to Final Fantasy Rebirth because Square Enix is talking about putting Final Fantasy on Xbox.
True, punish them.
So it's got to be Astrobot.
Yeah, I know. I think it will be.
Astrobot is amazing, you know. look at how well it did. It's PlayStation's only game of the year.
That's right. It only came out. Yeah, it came out and everyone played it because they were starved of any other game.
Yeah.
So you won't go for Metaphor Fantasio?
Metaphor should win. From everything I've seen, Metaphor's definitely as a game. It's between Metaphor and Black Myth Wukong.
Notice lack of Xbox games there, really.
Yeah. That the real game of the year, Indiana Jones, has been released outside of.
No. Yes.
Yeah. Very convenient.
They did the same for Forza, didn't they? That time, like last year, the year before, when Forza came out.
Yep, they changed.
It came out 2 days later or something after the event, or after the names came out.
Yep.
Game direction, game direction. Astrobot. So, okay, Balantro, which is weird because it's a card game. Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring again, Rebirth again, and it's basically the same.
It's the exact same list as game of the year. Astrobot's gonna win.
Okay, I don't even know what Astrobot's story is, because I guess direction is story.
It doesn't seem to have a story. It just seems to be like lots of mini games.
Yes, that's why I was kind of queer about direction.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be Final Fantasy.
No, because it's been they're talking about bringing it to Xbox.
True.
Can't have.
They could annoy everybody and go for the DLC though, just make it funny.
Oh my word! The fact that the DLC.
See, what would happen if Elden Ring won as Game of the Year and then got game direction?
My word!
Imagine what would happen.
I don't know. I don't think the Game Awards is taken very seriously outside of like
of Jeff's house.
Yeah. For some reason, everyone in California takes this to be the Game Awards as
the Game Awards,
gospel, and everywhere else in the world just kind of rolls their eyes at it. I don't know why or what dirt Jeff has on everyone.
Well, he's his baby though, isn't he? He pays for the whole thing. That's why.
Oh, it's crazy.
So best narrative, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Interesting. Metaphor Fantasio, Senyu and Saga, Hellblade 2, which is weird because it's only like a 6-hour game, and then Silent Hill 2.
But still a very good game.
Is it though? Isn't it just pretty? Is it actually a really good game, or is it just pretty?
Both.
Is it more of a concept than an actual game? I'm being serious. Is it more of a concept than actually? Sorry, see.
Did you play the first one?
No, I haven't played them at all. No, I've not played none of them.
Play the first one, and then you'll realize it's fantastic. It's an amazing game.
But that wasn't in the best narrative when that came out, was it?
I don't know. It might have been because at that stage it was a PlayStation exclusive, so it might have actually won.
Oh, interesting. Okay, Silent Hill 2. I've heard that's very good, but it's also a remake, isn't it?
A remake, yes, of a game that's 1998 or something.
So what should win there then? I'm so confused with that. I don't know what would win out of the best narrative. Maybe Hellblade 2, but then it's an Xbox game, so we'll win.
Yeah, Hellblade should win. Like a Dragon.
Like a Dragon, maybe? Square Enix?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know what's going to win out of that. I don't know about Final Fantasy, but they don't like Final Fantasy, so maybe it's Like a Dragon, wouldn't it?
Hopefully, because Like a Dragon's pretty funny.
It is, yeah. Art, Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Metaphor, or Never. I don't know what Never is, or Neva.
Yeah, Neva. Interesting.
Neva. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Nintendo Switch game.
Okay. Art direction should be Metaphor because have you seen it? It looks amazing.
Yeah. Should be.
UI, everything is amazing.
Metaphor is in every one of these at the moment.
Nice.
Along with Final Fantasy and Astrobot, but you know.
It's a game that is calling to you, Lee. It says, "Try me. I'm a nice JRPG. You'll like me." Lee just sucks.
I've got Game Pass games to play, dude. That's what I'm playing.
It's on Game Pass.
Is it? Really? I thought you had to buy it. Are you sure? I thought you bought that game.
I did buy it, but don't quote me on that.
I'm pretty sure it's not on Game Pass, actually.
It will be soon.
$60. Matt.
Oh, it's calling your name, though.
No, it's not. I have indie to fight with.
Fine, whatever.
Score music, we don't really know score music. Metaphor, Silent Hill, Stellar Blade. That's an old game as well, isn't it? Stellar Blade.
Came out this year, which is quite cool.
Final Fantasy music. Everyone likes Final Fantasy music.
Yeah, Final Fantasy probably has really good music.
Yeah. Audio, Astroport, Call of Duty, Black Ops 6.
Interesting.
Funny. Should be Hellblade 2. That should be
Right.
Hellblade for audio
Yeah, audio design should be Hellblade.
because
If
it's
not
incredible.
Hellblade, then you know that this entire thing is
Best performance, we don't know because we don't know who these people are.
no.
Maybe Hellblade because it's supposed to be incredible. But
Yep.
she's actually acting, like you actually see everything she's doing, so
Yeah,
it's
so,
way more than just a voice.
indeed.
Innovations in accessibility. I'm going to go for Diablo 4.
Yeah, Diablo 4.
It's got colorblind mode on it, so that helped me.
Oh, nice. I've also seen Call of Duty Black Ops 6 has some really cool accessibility stuff with it.
Ah, there's one of them. Is it that one you can play with? Basically, you don't even have to touch it almost. Like, oh no, it's Forza that time. There's a way of playing it. It takes very minimal action to actually play it because the
Yeah.
accessibility mode is turned on. Games for impact. See, I don't know any of these games. Close to the Distance, no. Indica, don't know neither. Life Exchange, double exposure. Would it be Life Exchange because everyone loves Life Exchange.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna. Did you see that the Life is Strange developer is shutting down?
Oh.
Because nobody liked double exposure, apparently.
Best ongoing game, Destiny 2, which actually had a really good update this time. The final wave.
Crazy.
It's also really good. Diablo 4 is actually awesome, so that should win. Fortnite will win though.
You know, the fact that No Man's Sky is not on this list as well is because No Man's Sky should be winning best ongoing game ever since they started fixing
Year
it.
2, yeah.
Like, it's crazy what they've done with the game.
Yep, for sure, yeah. I have a feeling Fortnite will win though. And Hog made quite good, right? Because they're still pulling people Fortnite. Like, they've still got massive people playing it.
Yeah.
Just quite insane.
Helldivers 2 should get a really good, like, updraft from it, but the meta for it, like, rose really quickly. Everyone was super keen on it, and then it just died off, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Could have done a whole lot more with Helldivers 2.
Oh, just need more content. That's what they need.
That, and also the community manager was a bit of a dick.
Ah, that doesn't help. I thought
No.
that stuff was really funny though.
It's supposed to be funny, and the community manager took it too seriously.
Nah.
He's like, "You're not supposed to be playing the fascists, guys." And everyone's
Best community support: No Man's Sky, Helldivers 2, Fortnite, Final Fantasy again, Final Fantasy in every single one, and then Baldur's Gate 3. Probably
This-
Baldur's Gate 3, I would say.
It's Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, it's 14. It's different. Oh, it's the online one, isn't it? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, online one.
Yeah, I would say Baldur's Gate 3 because they've just put a massive update for their the mods and stuff you can do.
Oh, yep.
It's supposed
Yep.
to be insane what you can do with that game now.
That's excellent. Baldur's Gate 3 is one of those games that I'm so keen to
really
spend
play it.
like 6 months playing.
Yeah, for sure. But I've just started indie and I'm playing Stalker now, so and Diablo, so kind of busy.
Yeah, kind of busy.
Independent, Animal World, Blatro, I don't know any of these games other than Blatro, which is awesome and fun. If you like playing poker and roguelike with jokers and stuff in it, that game's awesome.
Cool.
Best debut, Manor Lords is supposed to be very good. Manor Lords, Plucky Squire is supposed to be very good. Pacific Drive, Animal Well, and Blatro. The Animal Well kit's coming up, which worries me.
Mm.
It must be a Nintendo game, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Best mobile, AFK Journey. Nice. That's your sort of game.
Yep.
Balantro, Pokemon Trading Card Pocket, that will win, won't it? Wuthering Waves and Zenless Zone Zero. I think, isn't everyone playing Pokemon in our chat?
Oh, it's too hard.
Oh, is it too hard? Okay.
Yeah. It really should come down to between Wuthering Waves and Zenless Zone Zero, because those are actual real games.
Balantro is poker. It's a real game.
You tell yourself what you need to, Lee.
Wow, okay. Because you can't play poker. Best VR AR game, we've got Metro Awakening, Metal Hellsinger VR, Batman Arkham Shadow should win this, and Asgard Wrath 2, and Arizona Sunshine Remake. I think Batman because it's Batman.
Yep, because Batman.
Action game, Batman Wukong, COD, Helldivers 2, Cellblade, or Space Marine 2. Hopefully Space Marine 2 will be fun if they chuck that in there.
Yeah, Space Marine 2 is good.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really fun. But Black Ops will win it because we have to remember Black Ops is sold the best it's ever sold as well. So it will possibly win quite a lot because it's massive at the moment.
Yeah.
For some reason, Astrobot is written in capital letters in this next one for Best Adventure Game. Astrobot, Prince of Persia Lost Crown, which is supposed to be quite good, that one. Hellraiser 2. Silent Hill 2, sorry. Star Wars Outlaws won't win anything because it's rubbish. And then Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, which is weird.
Yeah, no one is enjoying the new Zelda game.
No. And it's weird to chuck it in there. Maybe that's like a little nod to Nintendo saying, hey, we haven't forgotten you.
The fact that Astrobot's in capitals kind of means that
It's weird, isn't it? Yeah, because I'm sure it's not in capitals anywhere else.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not. No, so that must win.
Who's going to win this category now?
Yeah. You messed up. You didn't do editing properly there. And you missed out a spot here as well. They've missed out one of the things in Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah. So now we know
that wins.
As well.
Best RPG, Dragon Dogma 2. Okay, Elden Ring, Final Fantasy Rebirth, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, and Metaphor from Fantasia. RPG games.
I reckon Elden Ring.
Yeah. Okay, I've got nothing.
Jeff has a massive
Jeff?
thing for Elden Ring. Jeff. So we know Elden Ring's going to win that one.
Best fighting game.
Ooh.
Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising.
That's one game for the audio listeners.
That's not any words. They're just words and put in like a list. Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero.
Yeah.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. Oh my god. Multiverses, that's funny because that's not going to do anything. And then Tekken 8. That's going to win this, surely.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Tekken 8.
Yeah.
And no one's going to go with the first one because it's a stupid name.
It's the name you kind of have when you have a password, eh?
That's right. That should be my password going on forward. That's amazing.
Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising.
Rising. Rising. Come on.
Oh, my word.
You've got to have the random character in there as well. Best family game. Princess Peach Showtime. Astrobot. Super Mario Party Jamboree. Princess Zelda Echoes of Wisdom is a family game. Okay. And The Plucky Squire. I don't know. Astrobot. Pfft.
Yep. Astrobot.
If in doubt, say Astrobot. Best Sims. Frostpunk 2. Age of Mythology. I don't think it's that good. Kunetsi Gami, Path of the Goddess. I don't think it's that good either. Manor Lords probably will win. Unicorn Overlord. Frostpunk 2 is cool, but I feel like it's too hard.
Yeah, it's too brutal.
Whereas Manor Lords is supposed to be very good.
Yeah. I really hope Frostpunk 2 wins because they deserve it.
Yeah, it is an awesome game, but I feel like it's too hard.
Yeah, too hard, but the studio really deserve it because they've heart and soul.
It's incredible as well. Incredible looking game.
So
Sports Racing, F1 24, EA Sports, FC 25, NBA, Topspin, Golf, Tennis, and then WWE 2K24.
I love how all of these have the year in them.
It kills me. It hurt my brain talking. Probably EA Sports FC 25 because it's been at the top of the charts all year.
Yeah.
Multiplayer, COD, Helldivers, Super Mario, Tekken 8, or Space Marine 2. COD?
Probably COD, but I really want Space Marine 2 to win.
Yeah, so do I. I wonder if Helldivers might get away with it because it came in and did such a good job when it came out.
Yeah, I think Helldivers had a real good shot, but I really want Space Marine 2 to come back.
How many is there of these? Oh my god, we're going to run out. Okay. Yes, I agree. Best adaptations. This is cool. Arcane, Fallout, Knuckles, Like a Dragon, Zakuza, or Tomb Raider: The Legends of Lara Croft.
Hopefully Fallout.
Have you seen any of these?
No.
You're such a slacker. Arcane is cool. So season 2 of Arcane's just come out. It's really cool. Love the art style. Like, it's an amazing art style.
Art style on Arcane is insane. I want to still season 1.
It's so good. It's so good. It's really like a really strong story as well. Like a real serious, deep story.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so good. Fallout's great. Love Fallout. And Tomb Raider, I haven't seen Knuckles. I'm never going to see Knuckles. Not interested. Like a Dragon, probably the same. But I want to watch Tomb Raider: Legend of Lara Croft, the anime that came out like about last month. I think it came out.
Oh yeah, let me know how it is.
Yeah, I will watch it. I think it will be quite cool. When did it come out? Give me a date, please. Yeah, October 10th. Oh, okay, so 2 months ago. Yeah. Oh, Hayley Atwell. That's who does the voice. Hayley Atwell. She's from lots of Marvel stuff. Lots of Marvel stuff. Yes. She's what's his name? Captain America's girlfriend, basically. That's who she played.
Okay. She's the one he goes back in time for, is it?
Correct. That's right. Yeah. I think Fallout will win it, but just because it was so big when it came out, and everyone was really surprised it was actually good.
Yeah, for sure.
Anticipated game. Death Stranding 2 on the beach.
On the beach.
Why is Death Stranding 2 called on the beach? Ghost of Yoti, I guess. GTA 6. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond and Monster Hunter Wilds. Let me have a think about this one. GTA 6.
GTA 6 easily.
Easily. By
Really?
far.
It's Hunter Wilds to win, though.
I'm going to say the names of the content creators because it's funny, but that's it.
Yep.
Queso, Il Juan, Techno Gamers, Typical Gamers, and Asada Picaro.
Nice.
Words.
Yep.
Best Esport, Dust 2, Counter-Strike 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends, Big Bang, and Valorant. Interesting. I'm guessing Dota will still win it, will it? Or was it League of Legends? One of those two?
I have no idea. Literally no clue. Maybe Counter-Strike 2? I mean, it's been going for like 100
Nah, that's not esports though, is it? It's League of Legends is bigger than... League of Legends is massive still, I think, isn't it?
All of those are massive. Except for Mobile Legends Bang Bang. I have no idea
Never
what
heard
that is.
of that. Well, if it played in China though, then there's quite a few people in China.
Probably huge.
Esport Athlete, I don't even care. And then Best Esport Team, the same, don't really care.
Yeah.
Very, very lacking in Xbox exclusives in there, aren't we?
Yes. Funnily
As
enough.
in none, I think. I believe 0 is the answer to Xbox exclusives.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Senua is an exclusive.
Oh, that's true. Just one. Okay.
Just the one. Throw Xbox a bone, Jeff.
Yeah, come on. Give us audio. Best audio design. It should get that. Because that audio design is special. It's really special.
Indeed.
Do we keep going?
In terms of...
Game stories. We're going to go real quick. Xbox are removing the avatars because
Yep.
you forgot about them. That's it. That is all you need to say, really, I think.
Yes. Good. I never used them and I disliked them when they first came out. So, woo!
Yep. Stop being like, was it Nintendo, wasn't it? Stop
Yes.
being like Nintendo. Key feature missing from cloud gaming is now happening because we're going to play our games that we own, and there's like 50 games you can play.
That's excellent.
Flight Sim 2024 came out. It was broken, like really, really broken when it came out.
Yeah.
As in, you couldn't log into it. It was broken.
Yeah, very broken.
Really broken. We have a story here. Fortnite. I'll do the Fortnite real quickly. Okay, so there was a show in Fortnite. 14 million players watched this event.
That's insane.
14 million people were in there. It doesn't say here, because it's a selection, wasn't it, of people? It wasn't just a person.
Man.
So Observed, that's an interesting word. Travis Scott's Astronomical in-game concert in 2020. That had 12.3 million in 2020. Ariana Grande one didn't actually release the numbers, so there must be less than Scott's, what they reckon. Which is funny. It's a bit of a dig. Yeah, so in the end, 20 million people saw Scott's one, 2020, because of repeats and stuff.
Jeez.
So it had 4 artists on it. It had Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Ice Spice, and Juice WRLD, with the lettermost appearing posthumously, because it's kind of for him, wasn't it?
Okay. I know 2 of those names that you just said.
Do you know Ice Spice? Juice WRLD? Do you know those guys?
No, I'm not.
Oh, even I know those. Gosh.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why Fortnite's going to win. That is why.
14 million players.
14 million people jumped in. And then we'll finish off with Game Pass games coming out in December.
Cool.
So I feel like it's a nice rounded finish to the... So we have Wave 1 lineups. It's now really confusing because these games are sometimes already out, but now going to standard.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, so Crash Team Nitro Fueled is out for December, which is already out. It's already in the charts. Ultimate, Standard, and Core. DayZ is already out, but it's now in Core.
Okay.
So do not be fooled by it not being there. Ghost Simulator is now with Core. Goat Simulator, not Ghost, Goat. Forza Motorsport is now with Standard. Hanutil is now with Standard. Humanity Standard. EA Sports WRC is now Ultimate, which we know about 'cause it's in the charts. Overthrown, I don't know what that is in Ultimate. Indie is coming out 9th, which is yesterday. Wild Thrust is out today on Ultimate. Carrion is on today. And Road 96 is on the 7th of January. Oh, it's January. Okay, 2nd of January and 7th of January. Weird. There's like a big gap for some reason.
Yeah.
Overthrow, right, same. Lift and throw everything as you build. Manage your kingdom in this chaotic city builder for 1 to 6 players.
Okay.
Harness the power of your soul-stealing crown to defend your citizens from bandits and mutants. Farm the land and gather resources. It could be quite fun.
Cool.
Wild Frost is a tactical rogue-like deck builder set in the town of Snowdale. I watched the video for this, actually. It looks quite cool.
Okay, cool.
Set in the town of Snowdale, the sun has frozen over and survived stand as the last bastion against an eternal winter. There you go.
Nuts.
I think Carrion's been out for years, hasn't it? Carrion nails the power fantasy of a horror movie monster. It makes exploration.
Yeah,
Sure,
it comes
iPad.
onto Game Pass.
Yeah. And then Road 96, a wacky, procedurally generated game about taking a road trip. Fascinating, frequently tested adventure to keep its story on track. It's about the odd bump. Okay.
Nice.
That could be my racing car thing I want to do. Or it's like next month. Oh. Hello, that's looking not what I expected at all. When it said road trip. Procedurally generated road trip. How is that? This looks very odd.
Very strange indeed.
That's it, I'm done.
Okay. Wow, that was a bunch of news.
We have
Right.
opinions.
So many opinions. It's ridiculous. Are you ready for the new games coming out this week?
No.
We'll go through these pretty quickly because we have a lot.
And it's 2 hours in now.
And this has been culled after like removing all the bad games as well.
Note. Let me just log into OneNote. Give me 1 moment, please, because Microsoft won't remember who I am. So I have to look, shocker. It doesn't actually get me to log in, though. It just wants me to type in my email address. And then it goes, oh, yeah, that person.
Well, you should just get the app.
No, because I can't. It doesn't work. I use both apps, and neither of them work in OBS. It doesn't recognize them. It's just a white screen.
Okay.
It's true. It's a true story.
I believe you. So for our listeners, remember Game of the Year is coming up. It's our last show of the year. That'll be next year. Or not next year. Next week. So jump in for that.
Next week.
And also, if you're keen to vote, jump into our Discord. We will have a form up where you can vote on all our categories. And if you have something interesting or funny to say, that will be read on the podcast. We'll see if we can drag Simone in, because it's always more fun with Simone. See if Paul can join us, if he's available as well. So we could have a nice big podcast with all our Game of the Years. Be quite exciting.
Indeed, or it might just be me and you.
Or it's just me and Lee, in which case you know what you're getting. Basically put us on in the background and ignore us. So, kicking us off, new games. Of course, starting off this week is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, the standard edition.
Oh, so you get outfits in this. I have like, 2 outfits installed at the same time.
Huh.
Yeah.
Why
From
do you
the
get...
Game Pass
Surely Indiana Jones has one outfit.
He gets dressed up. It's very exciting. I couldn't work out how to get dressed up, though, because it did say, go to options and change your outfit. So I went to options and was like, I can't see how to change up the outfit. But which is me.
So yeah, this is the standard edition because you didn't pay for the 3 days early access. It's also on Game Pass. No excuse not to jump in. According to Lee's review, it's fantastic. So what are you guys waiting for? Next up is a fantastic game called Road Maintenance Simulator 2 plus Winter Services. How good is that? Do you want to shovel the snow off roads? Now you can do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams, everyone. You can now play as like simulating road maintenance.
This games as jobs is weird, isn't it?
These games as jobs are so strange. Next up is something I'm super excited about. Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remastered.
Ooh.
Do you ever play these games on PlayStation?
I can't. I'm shocked that you even asked me this question.
Probably not then. This is the remaster of Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. These games are classics. amazing. It looks fantastic. I cannot wait. I'm actually tempted to buy it, but I'll hold off. Man, I spent so many hours playing this on the PlayStation. Jeez.
It's interesting to have side by side on the screen.
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting to see.
Man.
Because I
Oh,
bet it looked amazing back in the day, this game.
it looked fantastic. And it's a really good puzzle game. So if you like your puzzle games, make sure to jump into that. Another game that is really exciting for me is Maximum Football. It's coming into game preview, which is exciting. So this is a simulator.
Have you worked out the rules for this game yet?
Not yet, but
Okay.
it doesn't make me stop loving it. Bash him in the head. It's great.
Bash them in the head, amazing.
This game looks really cool. And it's coming to game preview, which is interesting.
Mm.
It's a work in progress. And on Xbox, which is different. Maximum Football.
Free to play. Sorry.
Oh, that's cool. Next up is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
I did see this
Rewind.
came out.
Oh my word. This game had to go in because it's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Do you like
Is
your
it a side? It's a side scrolling. Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the beat 'em up where you can play as Power Rangers.
Yeah,
And
it's exactly the same as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, isn't it? Is that sort of style?
Exactly the same.
Exactly the same, just different coloured people, not turtles.
Just different. You instead of 4, you have 5, and they're different colors, and they have powers of dinosaurs.
Wow.
Next up is a game for Lee.
I want to do some. I wanted some time. Oh, there we go.
Yes.
I just want to show the bits.
Oh yeah, show the bits to everyone. Look at this. Oh my word, it looks so cool.
Oh, there's dancing. Okay, cool. Yes.
man. It's so good. Power Rangers, man. Woo. Love it. Next up is a game for Lee called Summer Tri-Peak Solitaire.
I do like solitaire though.
Most people do. It's kind of calm and relaxing.
Yeah.
So this is just another solitaire game.
I don't know why this is on Xbox, but yeah, I can see.
Yeah, it looks like a mobile game. So
I want a video of it. I want to see a video. Have they got a video? No, they haven't got a video. I was hoping for a video of someone playing solitaire, but no, disappointing.
yeah, no, there's no video of someone playing solitaire just yet. Be that person, Lee. Put it onto Twitch.
I should stream it.
This is next game is Unwording, which you embark on an uplifting journey through the mind of Tom in Unwording. Solve word puzzles, explore the neighborhood through multiple perspectives, and help Tom work towards experiencing a better day by overcoming his negative self-talk and thought patterns.
This is basically me.
There we go, Lee. I got a game that's just you.
It should just be called. What was it called?
Unwording.
Unwording. Yeah, it should be called. Almost Lee should be the star. Oh, he's angry. Oh, he's knocked over this bird's nest. Wow, Tom. Gosh.
Lee Simulator.
Yeah, the Lee simulator.
Come on, Tom, pull yourself towards yourself.
Yeah. Don't be angry at the bird. It's not the bird's fault.
Shocking.
It's basically me. It's funny. Okay, cool. I should play that game because it's me.
Looks really cool.
Chess.
Yes, this next one looks fantastic. It is Chess Infinity. Man, if you ever wanted explosions and chess, this is the game for you.
Who used to play battle chess back in the day, though?
Oh, I love battle chess.
Yeah.
Where they kill each other with like swords and stuff. That was great.
It was awesome. Yeah, it was really cool.
So, whether you're new to chess or already a grandmaster, Chess Infinity provides the ultimate chess experience. 7 beautifully crafted chess sets, 20 board locations set in stunning environments, real-time weather and time of day. Oh, real-time weather and time of day in a chess game, Lee. We've now reached peak chess.
Peak chess, yes.
Chess. From chess to finding cats. Hidden cats in Santa's realm. We spoke about hidden cats in Paris. Now these are the hidden cats have made their way to Santa Claus. How exciting. Lee, you going to play some hidden cats?
No.
Why not? They like you.
Oh, Beans is in the house sending out links. Sorry, boy, Beans. Sorry, I was sending out a link. Sending out links as someone wants to join our Discord live.
Nice. That's exciting.
Yeah, hidden cats is not. I just don't see the point.
Fine. Fine.
Fine. Okay.
Next game on the list is Dreamless Girl. Welcome to the game that combines visual novel and side-scrolling bullet hell shooter.
Perfect.
During the day, you will experience the protagonist's school life from her perspective. At night, you'll become a secret operative prolonging the Dreambreaker through various dreamscapes. I thought you liked Bullet Beat.
I do.
And I
so
thought you liked
much.
your
I'm a side scroller. I'm all over side scrollers. Yeah, I love them.
and your visual novels. And so this is a game.
See, I don't know if you know me. I'm not sure if you understand me completely.
I mean, a Japanese visual novel sounds like a game that Lee would love. Right?
Yes, yes.
It's like, I'm surprised you haven't bought this already.
I didn't know it existed. I'm glad that you're here to tell me, to show me the way.
You're welcome. Next up is Inotaria, The Last Song. It's a thrilling Souls-like.
It's not the last game.
No, it's not the last game just yet. A sunlit land inspired by the Italian folklore and filled with danger. Ooh. There's a twisted eternal play that keeps everything in unnatural stasis. You, maskless one, are the only one without a given role and master your own destiny. You defeat the fearsome authors that created it and the world free from stagnation. It looks very pretty,
It does look very pretty.
but it's a Souls-like, so it's going to be hard.
So it's
Why do pretty
incompletable.
games be hard? Yeah, it's annoying.
Looks interesting though. It's got a very cool look to it.
It does. It does have a cool look. Next up is Pet Shop Simulator. Now you can own and run your own pet shop. Not much more to say.
Did you
Another
cull
cool-
these games?
Yes, I took away the really bad ones. So these are the best of the worst.
Continue. Yes. Pet Shop Simulator. This. Yeah. Okay.
Next up, Universe for Sale, which is
I was still watching Pet Shop Simulator. You get to individually fill all the shelves.
nice.
Oh, and look after the animals as well.
Painstakingly, I'm sure.
Painstakingly with the word, yeah.
In Universe for Sale, a space station nestled in the clouds of Jupiter, a bizarre bazaar where a young worried woman crafts an entire universe in the palm of her hand, a mysterious cultist who stripped the flesh from his bones to reach enlightenment. Here, there's a universe for sale. Are you buying? This game made it because it just looks really, really weird.
Yes.
Like, insanely weird.
Yep.
Like, I don't even know what the heck is going on in half these screenshots. Weird. It's a hand-drawn adventure game,
It is very hand-drawn, for sure.
which looks very cool.
Okay.
Okay, we'll move on to
Yes.
Heroines. Heroines.
Apex Heroines. Okay.
Yes, it is. Signals of metahuman activity have been detected. Step into the shoes of a rookie member of the Metahuman Watch.
Why?
Join
Kyle,
five
why?
teams.
Why?
Because it's a fighting game. Look, it's fighting, and I think there's some visual novel elements. So I was like, this is perfect for Lee.
Yes, that's right.
Either that or it's another JRPG. So Lee
It
would
looks
love
like a JRPG.
Oh, it's a hack and slash meets 3D beat 'em up.
It's made in the 90s, yeah?
Yes, looks fantastic. Apex Heroines. Next up is
Wow.
The Unseen
Wow.
Truth.
Wow. Sorry, I was just watching Apex Heroines. It's very
Is it
weird.
good? It looks fantastic, doesn't it?
Sure.
Yeah, look, it's like beat 'em up. It looks great.
It is exactly like being, yeah. It's just like mash the buttons as hard as you possibly can. That's what that is.
Okay.
Oh, this is very moody.
Yeah, The Unseen Truth.
Yeah.
Girl with face blindness accidentally stumbles into a mysterious ritual and begins to see things that ordinary people cannot.
I was so confused. You said face blindness. It's like face blindness. What? She's blind, but no, she can't see faces.
Yes, face blindness.
Yeah. Okay.
This begins a fantastical urban adventure every choice in the story may influence the outcome of. However, you navigate between the ordinary and the abnormal and find a path in the narrow gap between reality and fantasy is entirely up to your choices. Seems like it could be pretty fun.
Sure. Again, another Asian visual novel.
Man, I know you and your visual novels. Just okay. Next one is what Lee's probably going to say next podcast is don't let him in.
That's right.
Some roads are better left untraveled. In the psychological horror experience, you'll join 3 friends who are excited to see their favorite band, only to encounter a hitchhiker on a desolate highway. As the miles pass by, the hitchhiker's unsettling presence becomes sinister, and their identity is shrouded in darkness. Oh, it's a nice, scary game that looks like it's straight from.
Half-Life 1?
Not even that. What's that? Alone in the Dark?
Alone in the Dark.
This looks like an original Alone in the Dark game. Everything is square.
Terrible.
Yes, it looks shocking. 3 games to go. Quick fire round.
Right.
Ninja 1987.
Oh my god.
Don't you want to go blast from the past, Lee? Look at that.
Well, it depends on the graphics. Oh no, look, it's the bits. The bits are back. It's a Ratalaika as well, mate.
It looks like the 90s, and you know it's going to be like 4,000 gamer score for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Nice.
It looks like it was made in the 90s.
Oh, it's 100% out the 90s. It's perfect. Next up is another Hidden Cats game. It's called Shy Cats Hidden Tracks Volume.
These cat games kill me. I don't know who decided a cat game was playing a game where you're looking for something on the screen with an Xbox controller. Who decided that was a good idea?
Well, at least we're ending on a high note. The last game on this list is
Have you seen how bad this cat game is?
Yes, that's why I've moved on swiftly to
okay. Oh, the pinball game. Okay, yeah, you've redeemed yourself.
This is Zombie Rollers Pinball Heroes. It is a fantastic looking pinball game.
It's not the one that we always go for. They've actually done more.
It's not the one.
Oh no, this looks amazing. Oh
See,
no,
I
okay. Redeemed yourself completely.
I had to just redeem myself on the last.
You were really, really pushing it on that one before, so you have redeemed yourself.
So if you think of a pinball game where the pinball table is like a city or a area, this is what you will get, essentially.
It's rogue-like as well.
Oh, excellent.
I love it. This is amazing.
It looks fantastic.
I would actually play this, though. Seriously, I would play this game.
It looks like a fantastic pinball game.
Yeah.
And then, like, the table is actually set in a forest, for example.
And there's things running around on the table. And there's bosses that you fight.
Nice. This is great. Zombie Rollers Pinball.
It looks cool. The graphics are really good. Well done.
You're welcome. I'll take that.
Take that one. Yeah, that's all you're having.
$15 if you want it, Lee.
Is it $15? Okay, well that's actually is that US? So it'll be like
Yeah.
$800 New Zealand.
Yeah, 850. Excuse me, the New Zealand dollar just crashed again.
It never recovered from last time. It does look awesome though. It's a really cool looking game.
It looks fantastic.
Okay.
And that is it.
You did it. Well done. Let's get out quick.
Okay. So
You did well.
Lee's fading.
I am fading. I'm actually
Never had a podcast
tired.
after so long.
I haven't done a 2.5 hour podcast in a while. So
Yes.
yeah, a bit tired.
Agreed. It is definitely time to stop there. So thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for listening. Thanks for everyone who's in the chat and who watches later. Remember, Game of the Year happening next week. You want to tune in for that. Also, get your votes on. You have to be part of our Discord to do that. And we want to hear what is your Game of the Year. Remember, with Game of the Year, the rules are different. It's games you've played this year, not games that came out this year.
We're not Hog. If you want to do that, go and talk to Hog.
Yeah, we are real gamers.
That's right.
The games we play are the games we nominate. That's the only rule.
Although I've played 2 games that come out this year
In
the last 2 weeks.
You basically just threw the rules out the window with that.
I'm winning, basically. Like, you've got no chance of winning this because I play games this year.
Oh man, it's shocking. I can't believe you played a game that came out this year.
2 games. 2 games. I actually played a game that came out this week.
Man, that I'm at a loss for words.
I know. So am I. I'm lucky I'm sat down.
Otherwise, I would need to. On that bombshell, Mr. Lee, tell your fans, your adoring fans, where they can find you.
I am Lee Howard on Xbox playing Diablo normally. Or Lee Howard 25 on Twitch. Lee Howard on Twitch. Lee Howard 25 on Twitter. Lee Howard on Twitter, but I don't really use Twitter as much now.
Jump back in. It's lots of fun.
I just don't know. I'm not sure. I've still got the account. I still check it out randomly, but I don't really post.
Yeah.
I've actually been posting my stories I normally post on Twitter into Discord now. Into Discord game face page.
Maybe we should have a Discord channel for your news.
I asked this question, no one answered me. So I just sulked and didn't do anything.
I think we should.
Yeah, I think so too.
If Noel is still in the chat, I think he should create it for us.
Yes, for me.
For Lee. There we go.
Lee's news.
Maybe just use like a forum. Lee's forum news or something.
No one cares. I'll just post it in there.
Cool. Easy. And you can find me at Zarkras on Xbox. If you're looking for the spelling, check out the show notes. And on that bombshell, thank you everyone for listening. We have been XboxCast.
We
and
are
we'll
Top
see
Gear.
you on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night.
XboxCast, the XboxCast, where playing video games is a blast. The XboxCast, the XboxCast, if you tune in you will have a laugh. The XboxCast, the XboxCast, where humor is first and the truth is last. The XboxCast, the XboxCast, where humor is first and the truth
Is last.
Brilliant.
Hello.
Good job, everyone.
Skull and Bones isn't it a meme? Yeah, basically it's a meme. I know it was on sale this week though, last week, and I was like,
Okay.
yeah. I don't know if it's on sale anymore, but it's on sale last week.
How much? Like $6?
No, that's the problem. It wasn't like $15 or something like that, or $20 maybe. I would go to 20, maybe at a push with $20, but it was still more than that. I didn't mind the beta, but I do like games where you can just chill out in sometimes.
Yeah. Sea of Thieves was good for just chilling out.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm really hungry actually. I had food earlier, but I'm really hungry.
Well, it is like 11 o'clock by
It's
you
11
now.
o'clock, yeah.
Definitely time.
It's really warm tonight as well.
Yeah.
What is that noise?
That's on your side.
It's 17 degrees, 18 degrees. Okay. I don't think it is on my side. I don't think I'm making noise. No, it's coming from you.
It's on my side. It's coming from you.
It sounds like I'm being invaded by something. It's like, is that what you hear as well?
Yep.
There it is again.
That's on your side. My waveforms are showing it from your computer.
Ah, interesting. Maybe it is my laptop melting. I have got a lot of gear in this room and it's really quite warm. I am being possessed. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Good work.
Right.
We made it.
Good job, everyone. We're going to log off and go do something else.
I'm going to lay down outside on the grass.
And have Barney lick your face.
I'm so hot. Good chat, Michael. Thanks, Beans.
Thanks, everyone, for hanging out.
Thanks, Noel.
Scored, Michael. Are you also Glob Shadow Chief?
Yes, that's what it is, yeah. I'll have to crack some whips. I would love to, but it's 11 o'clock at night. If I start now, then there's no sleep going on tonight.
Oh, that's too exciting.
Yeah. It does take a lot of concentration because there's lots of sneaking around to do. It's very Assassin's Creedy in that respect. You have to concentrate. You can't just run around.
Oh, that's fantastic. I can't wait to jump in.
When are you going to play it then?
Oh, I don't know, Lee. When I can boot up the Xbox for a bit.
Oh, I saw
Oh.
you sent pictures to me. Yeah.
Oh, he sent you pics of Tatooine. Is that something that should be in a DM?
It's best just to DM though, not to send to the public. Well, once you get into Discord, you just chuck them into our screenshot page.
Yeah,
Did you
jump in.
get the link, Mike? Did you get into Discord, Michael? Oh, wait a minute. Someone just on S, so I'm guessing that's... I'm in stream mode, so I can't read anything because they're here. Chuck them into into the words. Words are hard. I'm tired now. The screenshot page. Yeah, got you. Okay, bye. I'm going now.
Bye, everyone.
My mouth has stopped working. Doesn't like it.